Hello everyone, I'm HearMeowt. Welcome to my channel. Today we're taking a pause from the Sarah Boone jail tech saga, and we're going to go back to where all began, with Sarah Boone's interrogation, to see if we pick up anything new after all we've learned. It's hard to watch the interrogation for what it is, an extremely stupid person telling an extremely stupid and poorly thought out lie, when the evidence is all there. In fact, I don't even know if this qualifies as an interrogation. It's more like a confession without admitting guilt. The detectives know everything before they walk in. They don't learn anything new from her. They don't really need her to say anything. They just need to ask her why. But she does what I don't even think the detectives expected. She sticks to the incredibly stupid original lie of hide and seek, despite all the evidence in front of her and all the new evidence they show her. She says almost everything in here that she has said for the last 5 years and is still saying. And the frustration and anger we all felt over watching this idiot easily masked her very low intelligence, I think. So that's why we're going to take a closer look and see if there's any gems we can pick out. We're also starting a new series today, Two Blonde Crew, with, of course, my new co-host, Summakum Loudmouth. She's been a guest host on here several times, but having her on Bromos without ex-Derek, and originally it's Bromos and she was the guest, didn't make any sense anymore. Ex-Derek is away at Space Camp, or Startled Straight, or Scared Straight out of you. The military one for troubled youth, not the conversion one. So we will be doing separate series. And of course, she's still going to be joining ex-Derek. So sit back and enjoy, everyone. Let's go. Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Suma?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, just going back, trying to use every single second before I can for the stream. And, I start with the least important things first, like a 10-second clip of you and I standing next to each other using AI. Why wouldn't I start there and spend hours on that versus getting a title card ready or all that kind of stuff?
People are very forgiving, thank God, I find.
Actually, I remember. No, the thing I wasted my time on, no one could ever see.
That's right.
You saw it. I saw it. We'll just have to describe it. Imagine Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley doing their legendary Chippendales dance. Now, it was hard for me to choose at first who gets to be Patrick Swayze.
I know. I was actually almost a little disappointed, to be honest, because it's so funny the other way around.
And I had to blur it out and everything. All I had to do was remix the music. I was like, you know what? I'll upload this first just to see that it's cool. And YouTube's like, no, you can't even send this link to anyone else. That's how bad it is. So, yeah. Yes, we are going to be taking a pause and going back to the interrogation. And I don't know, you've recently viewed it again as well, right? Because you were talking about it in pre-video. So I haven't watched it. I think the last time I watched it was probably it's been a while.
Oh, good.
I've been watching everything else. So
the problem with the interrogation, which is not a problem, is that every single part of it is my favorite part.
Yes, that's the other difficult thing.
I mean, you have to last night I was lying in bed and I was like, okay, don't interrupt every 3 seconds.
Right. I was even watching. I was going, man, I was like, this might need to be 3 parts.
Yeah. No. I want to say hi to some people. Hi, Margarita. Nicholas Leonardo's. We know each other. I don't know if you know this, but know this. Rachel Lee. That's how you know me. Hi, Luminessa, Faceted Dreamer, Carolina Hurtado. And I've seen some. Hi, Paige. I saw a bunch of people, and now hi, Detective, and Tori. I saw and Sharon. Did I say hi to Margarita?
See, it's not so easy once you go live. Pressure's on.
I know.
Brain becomes mush, and you forget everything.
Luckily, I'm pretty drunk.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the other thing. Two blonde crew is we're just spitballing names. I hit Sumo with it. I was like, hey, think of a show title.
Right, and we had some good options going, mostly of like with a justice theme.
Sorry, one sec. Sorry.
Okay.
So we are going to have a live poll on the other suggestions, and we'll see what other people, what you vote on, and depending on
you can see
what the
chat,
outcome
right?
is. Yeah, we can see the chat.
Because Margarita needs your attention. So.
Oh.
I mean, not this second.
I can see you. I can see you. I can see you, Margarita. I can see you're in Suma's chat. That's why you don't have a wrench on mine. Right here.
Everyone's in
I mean, you have a wrench on mine, but if you were in mine, you would have a wrench next to you.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. All right, let's put up the interrogation here a sec, and then I have to respond to a text here. 1 sec. Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
Appreciate you coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm still here. I'm just muting myself 1 second.
I want to ask you about these whenever we have a moment.
Sure. So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And since I'm talking about the incident, we just have to do it, just like we did yesterday.
Protocol?
Just like we did yesterday. Remember I read you the rights?
Yeah.
Your rights? Yeah. So it's the exact same thing, but since I'm asking you follow-up questions, I need to read them to you, okay?
Sure.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for you before questioning without charge. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So this morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So so he's got scratch marks to his back.
I know what that's from.
Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising. Like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid
swollen.
a hand on him.
Okay.
Do you have any comments so far? Sorry.
I'm trying to control myself because I have, of course, a lot of comments, but
Go
right?
Go ahead with your comments then.
No, I mean, I have, I'm just enjoying the watch.
So what struck me was, the craziness of this, right? So at this point, if you look at from the police perspective and Sarah's perspective, right? So the police, from their perspective, a victim was found dead in the suitcase, a single suspect. The suspect admits to putting him in the suitcase. They have found additional evidence now of the video recording and the autopsy, right? Which is the contusions and the injuries to George. And from Sarah's standpoint, she's also on the same page that she found George dead. She put George in the suitcase. She was alone with George. Nobody else was there. And so
Nobody used your phone.
Nobody used her phone. So she's eliminated all other suspects and saying, no, I didn't hit him. No, nothing. Yep, I was the only one there. It was just us there.
Me, nor I. Had touched anybody. But her arguments are like, she keeps going, I have no mark. I have no marks on me.
Well, that's the thing. She's treating this like it's an allegation. Right? So she's responding to this entire thing as if it's an allegation of he said, she said. Like it's we got into a scrap,
He's still alive.
He hit me, I hit him, who swung first, who knows? it's an allegation that she's like, no, I don't like, did she already say, like, I have no idea where this is coming from? Did she say that already?
Yeah. I don't, not yet. No, I think they're just about to tell her about the injuries.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't listening when I had to mute
she'll
it there.
be like, I have, guys.
Yeah, so it's just very bizarre because you try and want, like, I know that, well, I adhere to the belief that everyone does everything for a logical reason. The difference is what people's logic is. Even schizophrenic people do logical things because they're basing it based on their audio hallucinations. They are there.
Everyone does things for their logic.
For their logic, yes, but it's within a reason of it, right? They're not doing it for no reason. They're doing it because, okay, I want to get a lot of money, so I'm going to rob this bank. That's their logic. Their logic of getting the money is better than, or more important than, I don't want to stay out of prison, right? Or I'm going to do all these drugs because I want to get high versus I don't want to die. Like, everyone has their own internal logic. So Sarah's logic has got to be, I want to stay out of prison at this point.
Sarah's logic is, this is my opinion, that she wants to be the victim. Her narrative here through this entire thing is, it wouldn't even occur to her that the fact that she doesn't have any injuries shows that she's not thinking, it would not occur to her that these people think that she beat up a Puerto Rican man.
And I also think that there's something to the fact that it's a nat in her mind, right? Mm-hmm. There's an autopsy and he's dead. So it's natural causes. So there's no way that anybody could be charged with a murder here, right? He died naturally. Like he was alive and then he was dead.
He fell asleep.
Nothing was done to him by me.
Right.
His body gave out or something. So, I'm going to find out what this tragedy is.
Something happened, I mean, because I don't think it would have, first of all, her thinking is not there. She doesn't have a cohesive thought. She's been playing this victim role for so long. It's become her identity. So she's got that going on, and that completely clouds everything else. I mean, we're talking about somebody who talks about what an outstanding mother she is. She's got to know anyone these cops ask, they're going to hear. And I think that's also one of the reasons she says she's so scared of his family, because she knows that the second they start talking to his family, they're going to be like,
right. She's trying to do preemptive damage control.
And be the victim. They're monsters. They're going to come here and kill me. I'm scared for my life.
Bethany Bez, and I think Sharon Touch, a lot of people are saying it in text here.
Yes. Aneurysm, I don't know.
Right. What was my thought? I just had it. Yeah, it was.
Parents, family.
Cross your fingers so hard that it was hard. What was it? Okay. She did not believe he would die. It was 100% not intentional, because she readily admits, yes, I put him in there. I put him in the suitcase. If she believed that was a possibility of things that people know will kill you, she wouldn't have been right on, jump like, yeah, of course I put him in there. Why wouldn't you put somebody in a suitcase? What's the problem? Treating it like it's the trunk of a car, maybe, or something, right? I don't think you would die as quickly in the trunk of a car, because it's not airtight and you're not asphyxiated, crushed, right? But I think she doesn't logically comprehend, yes, he was gonna die once you zipped him in.
She didn't care.
I think she wanted him to live so she could torture him more.
Yeah, but she didn't overthink it. She didn't want him to live that badly.
Yeah, I still think she wanted to torture him. I don't think she had any idea that he would die because she's stupid. She's a moron.
Torturing him.
Yes, she's a moron, though.
Yeah, a big time. I mean, that's the thing, is none of this makes sense, and that's what's so frustrating about it, is the things that she says are so incredibly, I don't have anything on me, continues to say this. Right. And and on the stand, when she was like, so then I thought that he needed a change of whatever it was.
Change of scenery.
Yeah, so she
says it all here as well. It's incredibly how similar what she says in here. She just says 4 years later. Like,
That's
she did
her.
all that time, and you came up with the same thing that you came up with in 12 hours after
And
killing
then you
him?
tell us you're terrified, and oh man, I guess we're not going to sleep anytime soon. She's been directing the entire day, but not when they go to sleep.
And it's also interesting how few questions there are,
So.
or how like I said, this is not really an interrogation. She's never really grilled. They're just like, hey, what happened? And she goes, I don't know. And then she'll go on a tangent, and they're like,
Tell me, and we'll both know.
But what does this have to? But what happened? And like, tell me, and we'll both know.
Yeah, and then Chelsea's like, okay, so when was this? Was this recently, or because you kind of lost me here? And she's like, no, this was prior. She's all over the place with her, you know. And the only thing that doesn't move is her hair.
She I had another note. She's treating this like I don't know if it's Derek, if he was here, he would know this because he reads books. I think this is the Sherlock Holmes thing. One of those kind of riddle mysteries where, like, you know, the police found a man inside the hotel room and he had hung himself, but it was a locked room and the floor was wet. How did he die? Right. And then you're like, well, okay, he stood on an ice block and then he hung himself and it melted and he killed himself. So, you know, like one of those riddles. I think she is trying to frame this as a riddle or a mystery that they all need to solve together. Like, yeah, we got to figure out what happened. Like, how did he die?
Yeah, I mean,
only me and him in the apartment, and I zipped him in there, and he's dead. So,
yeah,
this is a real who done it.
That's right. I don't tell me about. I mean, I don't listen. I don't know. I don't know. He lived in Philadelphia, and also she seems to think Philadelphia is like, you know, I don't know what kind of life he was living.
I don't know. You're from New York, so I don't know how New York people feel about Philadelphia. You're on the east. You're in the NFC East.
I mean, there's not one place that I would think, well, you know, from when he was there, he's improved so much. I've helped him so much from when he was in Philadelphia. You know, like you're in Winter Park, Florida.
In West
Philadelphia. Listen, I'm dying to live in Winter Park, Florida, but
you just moved on down to Florida, get out of the rough neighborhood. People are jumping the gun. Okay, Luminessa Von B. All right, we'll keep going here. You're less than 2 minutes in.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. The wall.
Is that a word? Like, that's what it can, halteries?
Hall tree, like that thing you hang your coats on, and it, you know,
coat rack. It's called a
yeah.
coat
Well,
rack.
it looks like a tree. So I mean, it's
hall tree.
Hall tree, yeah.
This is an East Coast thing. This is an East Coast thing.
No, I don't think it's an East Coast.
I've never heard the word hall tree ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
Chat. Have you ever heard of hall tree?
Yeah.
One.
I mean, they have. I'm sure
two.
the women have.
I'm pressing. It's called a coat rack. Hall tree.
That's a word. Thank you, Three Storms. Yeah, it is. I mean, I know exactly what she was talking about, and those things are deadly. They will kill you.
Call a suitcase a clothes box.
Yeah, I think hall tree is just. It's just.
You get the clothes box.
The what?
The clothes instead of a suitcase, it's called a clothes box. You put
right.
It's like a box, and you put clothes in it.
Impromptu
like a tree, and you put hats on it.
Yeah. I think so much about what really went on in that townhome, and if we saw what went on, I think all of us here would be shocked.
So the Three Storms, are you upset by me making fun of hall tree? All right.
Okay. What about the scratches?
Yep.
Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck.
Oh, I know what that's
kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
It's from sex.
I have no idea what that's from.
And they're all recent. Like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up. So when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
That is not an answer, Sarah.
No.
So did he do it to himself?
She's.
I mean, even
the Halter did it. Who knows?
Even saying he fell off my son's bike. Okay, then you shouldn't allow your son to ride that bike. Whatever happened to George after falling off your son's bike gives him contusions.
Also, he
just running into the wall.
Why would he be riding his son's bike?
I
mean,
I don't know. Probably teaching him how to ride it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, doing everything
that age, right?
He should be doing. Yeah, yeah.
No training, or the no training wheels. That's probably what he's doing.
That's right. DLV said calling it a Halter makes it of heirloom quality. Also, what I want to know is how did George ruin her family heirlooms? Are ridiculous enough, and her family traditions. How do you?
Well, you mean because her family's all dead? That's what you're saying.
No, well, no. I'm saying it because like a tradition isn't something you can ruin, but a tradition is steeped in history. It's woven into the fiber of your ancestral. You know.
I see what you're saying. You can ruin an event, but you can't ruin a tradition.
I mean,
right?
You can ruin it, meaning like, oh my God, he ruined Christmas again. You know, but you can't ruin. You can't destroy a tradition. And also, her family. I don't think they had. I'm just saying this does not strike me as.
Well, she could just.
She's trying to be fancy, like she comes from this lineage.
I mean, do you have family? I'm trying to think of traditions we have. We go camping at the same place for 30 some years, 40
White
years
people
now.
Traditions.
Yeah, eat Chinese food after Christmas.
Oh right? Yeah, we do that too. Yeah,
but yeah, and he's only known her for a year and a half, right? How could they be ruined after a year? Like it's just okay. You didn't do it that year. It's not like the tradition has ended for all time.
Yeah, I see. To me, I feel like she's creating this world where she comes from this aristocratic family and she had all these heirlooms. And along with them, when he destroyed them in his drunken rages, he also destroyed her family traditions because who knows what kind of fine china she had. And, you know.
Ridiculous.
Ye old baseball bat.
Yeah. Oh, does anyone know coming up? Does anyone know
you ruined her annual TV smashing?
Well, the TV smashing. Does anyone note in any of those body cam videos? Because I haven't watched them with great detail or attention to detail. Did she ever mention the TV before this interrogation?
In the body cam, she says that it broke when they moved in.
Okay, so she says it broke when they moved in. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's Johnny on the spot with all this stuff. Once they start asking, well, they're not even really asking her. When she's just bringing all this stuff. So I'm wondering, like, has she practiced this story before? Which probably she has, or did she spend the night before
destroyed her own? It? She's told the truth once, usually, and then says the lie a million times. But
gotcha.
You know.
All right. We'll keep going.
Okay. That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. Nonetheless, I've had my son over the house too, so.
Well, your son was there when? Right. When was he?
So take a note. We are at, I think, 3 minutes in. What the question is, how did he get these injuries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just everyone note that time, because it's going to be amazing, all the stuff we go through for this one question that we get no answer to.
He lost there.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
From my understanding, he was there like last Tuesday.
I don't know if it was Tuesday, but yes, he was there last week. So,
well, we're talking about Sunday. Yeah. We're just talking about what occurred Sunday, because like I said, the injuries they occurred within that time period.
So you're talking about day before yesterday,
Sunday,
the day he was killed, Sarah. What else do you think they're interested in?
And this is so strange because she does some weird things here too. Like, I guess she's got Chelsea's card or something next to her. I don't know, but you watch it. I think this is where that is.
Leading into.
Well, the angle switches back. This is the law and crime one where it switches back the angle
Monday.
back forth.
Yeah, it's okay.
You called us yesterday at 1, but the incident, you guys were painting and stuff the night prior.
Correct.
So we're talking about Sunday, and then into Monday.
Thoroughly confused because We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head, his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
Then how would you get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know.
See, this is what I'm talking about. A riddle, right?
Yeah,
What,
wrapped
we're here-
inside an idiot, a drunkard.
Yeah, a riddle wrapped inside an idiot. We're all
This is
here to
not the
figure out
card.
how did this man get all these injuries? Right? Like, if she was smart, which she's not
At all.
right, but she is so confident in her she's so confident in her answers of, I was the only one there, but nobody else there. You gotta, if you're trying to like put all this doubt and being like, oh yeah, well, can't believe all these people being like, well, I don't know, the back door, the back patio is, we keep that unlocked. I went to bed about 8 o'clock. I don't know what happened.
I want a lawyer. The end.
That would, well, we're past that. Right?
She never wanted a lawyer. There isn't a lawyer on this planet who's as smart as she is. So that wasn't going to happen. She got this. She completely, she came in, she was like, yes, ma'am. And I have a few of my own questions. And, she's totally delusional.
Yeah. The, put it out.
Yeah, she hates lawyers. She hates everyone.
I think my favorite line is coming up.
I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
I have no idea, and I don't want to seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day.
He ended up dead. So, wasn't
Well,
that
it
good?
didn't end well, and now it's all backfired on her.
It was his last day.
Yeah, his last day was a good day.
Had good days lately, even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and
What's
life in
with
general
our
and
jobs?
wives and everything. It's been good.
Yeah, did she just say what's going on with our exes and our jobs and stuff?
Yeah, with our jobs and
Yeah, she doesn't have a job.
there's no hour here with the job. No.
And her ex supports her. So these are all things for George.
It's such even when you think about like the story that she created in her mind or whatever, if you think of all the body cams and the things that she says, and they're all the same, she says the same things to every deputy that shows up there. She never has a story thought out because she doesn't need one. She just feels that they show up and she's right, unfortunately, and they arrest him. And instead of learning something from the time she was arrested, which I believe may have been the first time she ever called 911, she doubled down. That really, in my opinion, that's one of the reasons that George Torres is no longer here, because she was so angry about that.
Yes.
Most of us would be like, I better get my shit together, Like, what are we doing?
I think it's Forrest Gump. She smells like cigarettes. No, she tastes like cigarettes.
Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
That's the line. I don't even know where this is coming from.
Yeah.
What
No
is
clue.
that line? Sarah, have you heard? Are you able to take in information, Sarah? A man, let's just say a man is dead in your apartment.
In a suitcase.
Like, what? This is where it's weird. It's like this is an accusation. He's dead in your apartment. Now they're telling him from an autopsy that he has deep bruising on his head, scratches, and marks that he's been beaten. Well, I don't even know where this is coming from because you're the only one that said you were with him.
Feeding and pinning.
And you said they are feeding her. They are feeding her. They are feeding her.
Yeah, and also she also says, I didn't know what to do because it was so horrific. What of every situation you've ever been in, let's pretend you are also in a situation where there's a dead person in your apartment. What are the options there? Are there so many choices where it's like, I didn't know, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a fire where you're like, wait, am I supposed to use a fire extinguisher, or is this a grease fire where I put water on it, or will that make it work? Like, that's a genuine confusion thing. Sometimes
right, it's not like your pet is choking, or
yes,
you know,
how do you do a Heimlich on a dog? I don't know what to do.
Right, a tree, you know, this is a dead body in your home. There's only one choice.
Oh, I always love when people who do this shit. Dale Brooks did this a lot. Like, they go, you know, it's real easy for everyone to say what they would have done, but you don't know until you're in that situation. I'm like, can you say a dumber statement? Well, it was particularly with Dale Brooks. I'm like, are you telling me that people when faced with the choice, with the reality of like, I've got a parade of people in front of me, are going to go, I don't know, I might drive through them. Like, no, nobody does it. And once you hit the first person, people go, I don't know what to do. I got to keep going, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, and so she does the same thing with Money More. Like, everyone says they know what they're going to do. Like, no, you would have called 911. I wouldn't put them in a suitcase. These are common sense things, Sarah.
There's a reason why this is the only time we've ever heard of anything like this, because nobody else would do this. Nobody else would be in this situation.
Yeah, that's what it takes. It takes a unicorn.
Well, she had special. They weren't special shorts. They were like, I mean, every day was a special day for Sarah with the.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I think the last physical was probably, you said, I think, what, a month ago?
Person in a suitcase.
Where you got the injury, right? You said that was a month ago?
A few weeks, give or take, yeah.
A few weeks. That was the last, like, physical altercation between the two of you? You said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, that's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
Can't believe you didn't take the curtain rod.
Yeah, I'm listening here.
No, I know. It's like, he's dead in a suitcase. Why are we taking this curtain rod?
And plus, you're saying nothing happened, Sarah. Why? Just okay? Take the curtain rod. Take all the shutters, or make sure we take all the cushions.
Can we hear your account of every time he attacked you? We're just going to take all that evidence, and that's going to make you not guilty.
And what does it have to do with the dead man now, Sarah? Like, what does it have to do with what happened to him? Because you were saying nothing happened.
Take that. You should be investigating all of the things that I tell you, not this suitcase thing.
But it's not even. Oh wait, she did mention all that shit in the car, didn't she?
Yeah, the curtain rod thing. Okay. I don't know if she called the police or what she did, but I'm always hazy on that.
Because I'm like, well, why would they take the curtain rod? Like, yeah, yeah. Let's take everything. Dead,
but he may have hit her with the curtain rod, so let's take that and
start checking the walls for holes as well.
Yeah.
Because you're not you have not given that story, Sarah. They're not going to gather evidence of something that you say didn't happen.
Also, he's dead. It doesn't matter what he did to you. It matters how he died. That's all that matters now.
So yeah, this is just a list of grievances because in my mind as well, Sarah's main overall point is, look, the world's unfair to her, and the one time she makes a mistake, and it's not even really a mistake, she just goes to sleep. Falls asleep, like everyone's coming down on her, and she's got to do everything right all the time, 50 things. And the one time she falls asleep and somebody dies, everyone acts like it's murder.
Yeah. And like someone just said, she's going to have George. She's trying. Her plan was not to fall asleep, but to have George take the fall for this, even though he's the dead one.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
take the garden tools, right? Because she was pulling things out of her ass at them. There, she was like, and he would do this with the garden tools, and he would do that with the this and that. It's like, what are you talking about? I mean, just.
Well, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
I was thinking about that line when she says later in here, or when I was listening to this, the line she says in her statement. post conviction, on her sentencing statement.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Oh, wonder if they lie awake at night."
Yeah.
Thinking, I always
Comfortable
thought
in their beds.
I always thought that was intended to be like, her implying or being like, "Oh, are they thinking about me and what they've done to me or whatever?" I actually think she meant it to be like, do you think about the fact that maybe if you had done something, I wouldn't have killed him?
Yeah,
So
that's
this
what
is
she
really
means.
your fault that I killed him.
Yeah, maybe if they had acted sooner, maybe if they had helped her sooner and give her a warning sign, because they knew, according to her, in her allocution, when he was dangerous, and that they could have protected her, but they didn't.
Like,
Or they had to protect.
It's such a ridiculous, nasty thing to say. Like, do you ever just think about the fact that you could have like, not only is he dead, but think about,
yeah, you destroyed everyone's lives.
You could have stopped it. You could have stopped it, but you didn't.
And the fact that she says that, because his father beat his mother. I mean, she just throws that. She does it to her lawyers. She does it to the Torres family.
Yeah.
It's so disgraceful.
Well, Barbara King, she paid for it. Great.
Yeah.
Guess I'm not getting that back.
So I'm never getting that back.
Slam the paper down.
Yeah. I bought it.
I gotta put some holes in here.
That and her cigarettes. Travesties. Oh yeah. Are you okay? I can keep. I can entertain.
No, it's fine. I'm messaging you with. We got to put up the 4 show names. I could.
Oh right. Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. One second.
Yeah, of course.
We will look at this.
I just want.
Okay. I was going to go with the top 4. What do you think we should let him vote on? So, I guess 2 live.
I trust your everything.
2 blonde crew. What was the other ones? Justice is blonde.
Right. Blonde Justice. Oh, hang on.
Well, Justice is blonde over blonde Justice.
Right.
What was it? I've scrolled past me saying, like, I fucking hate making thumbnails. Blonde and disorderly. Blonde revocation. Like Bond. Blonde in order. The blonde identities. I think that was the last one.
Did we?
The original one was only cams because
only
we
cams.
were the only ones that have cameras. So that
I got it, and I like anything that is a nod to OnlyFans, because that's always funny to me.
Maybe what we'll do is just put some on, and then we might have to have a few rounds. So the top 2 will face off against the other top 2 tomorrow, or like that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
we'll put the top 2 from tonight in tomorrow, and then whatever one went over that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Wow.
Blonde in order.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes and seeing his probation officer, who's amazing. So,
what do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation
officer?
I don't know. You said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know.
I thought you don't go upstairs and go to sleep.
She never gets to sleep. She's always exhausted.
Is this I got my list. When it comes to, yeah, okay. So remember, we're still talking about how did he get those injuries? Okay.
So if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, there was
the last
incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago. So
give or take.
Right. So what do you mean by he comes after you? Like,
he gets belligerently drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you all have looked through my phone yet, and seen any of the pictures and their videos that I have taken. And at one point, I started documenting everything.
Okay.
So you all will see in my pictures, bloody fingers, split forehead, he split my nose. I've got this.
Right.
I don't know if Brian told you about it, where I had to have almost what?
Do you notice how we can't see it under the subtitles? It's not cop, so what's the other guy's name? The other detective? Lowen. See how he's holding his notepad?
Yeah,
he's not writing a single thing down.
No, he's very funny to watch because sometimes you can only see his hands, but they're like freaking out. Like he's like
usually detectives are writing out everything, but they're just like, this is nothing. What are you talking about, Sarah?
Gobsmacked throughout.
I think they thought it was going to be, they go in there, right? And I think they thought she was going to have a story. That she came up with later at trial, right? Of this fight or something, right? Oh, wait, which is the way it always goes. People like admit, okay, yes, I did do this, but it's because he was attacking me and I was just defending myself. The class.
And they gave her that out. They were like, well, maybe you did too much for him. And she was like, I never stopped. I'm here because I'm still trying to help him.
Right, exactly. I think they thought it was so. They're like, well, if you got the video too. This is. I mean, there's only one person that did it. So even if we didn't have the video,
I mean, you take Jodi Arias, who also had like pictures and stuff and all that. But at least she. So and I had said that Sarah didn't change her story. She did because she had a whole story ready with the hide and seek and everything. Jodi Arias is also not very bright, but she's more of a.
Jodi Arias is very convincing in the moment.
She's very convincing in the moment too, because it's so insane, because it's so ballsy.
I don't know. I don't know that Sarah. I don't think I'd be convinced by Sarah saying anything. But Jodi has the emotion kind of to back it up as well.
Jodi has the charisma a little bit.
She has the manipulation down like that with a pleasurable manipulation of somebody, right?
Yes.
A sandpaper. I'm going to ground your fucking face into the ground if you don't do what I want to say.
Yeah.
She does the opposite. She does the sweet manipulation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Sarah's so brazen, so like has such audacity that like the fact that he's locked in that suitcase and she's saying, this is for all the times you choked me. He never choked her. But when you see that, you assume that he did, because who would do that? Who would say that to someone?
Who would say that? Who would record it? Who would come up with this stupid story? If it's so dumb, it has to be that's what she's thinking it falls under.
That's the other thing. I'm an outstanding mother to my son. When I first heard that, I was like, okay, well, I mean, she must, because how could you even? I mean, and also it didn't even occur to me that she was that negligent of a mother, like too drunk to pick up her phone for her former husband, who's notorious for blowing it up. I never heard anything like any of this.
Now that we brought up Jodi, let's play a little game of MFK. You familiar with MFK?
No.
Murder or MSK, murder, screw, kill. I don't know why. Murder, kill. Right? You have to choose.
Oh yes, I know.
Three people. You got to pick one to murder.
Yeah.
One to
so what
marry.
You're saying is you want to have sex with Jodi Arias.
No. Okay. I'm going to give you three. You got to pick three. We will exclude Sarah, because I don't think there's anybody on the planet that wouldn't want to kill.
Yeah, especially
Sarah.
if those are the three choices.
But okay, three. Jodi Arias, Dahlia. Are you familiar with Dahlia Dippolito?
Of course.
Okay. And Shani Hubers?
Yes.
You know her? Okay.
I know them all.
Go. What's your answer?
Shit. I would.
Because I know the answer to this. There's only one correct answer, but okay.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't answer this on the spot. It's murder, screw, or kill, right? I mean, I guess I would. I don't. You know, it's a toss up with. I guess I don't like Shayna or Dippolito. I'd like to kill them both.
So the interesting thing about doing it with criminals is you almost got to do a flip of it, right? When you do it with like, oh, these are your coworkers, right?
Right.
The difficult one is like, who are you going to sleep with, right? With the criminals, the sleeping one is actually the easiest, right? You got to figure out, I got to stay alive, right? So wait, what's your answer? I'll give you
Okay, I would sleep with I guess I would sleep with Jody Arias.
Take men, women get out of it, right? We're not saying.
Yeah, no.
I'll give you three.
That's not. I didn't even think.
Just in case the chat gets all kinds of ideas.
Right? Yeah. No. I mean, this is a hypothetical question. Yeah. So I'd have to have sex with Jody Arias because she's probably the safest one to fuck in the moment. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could, strong arm her into if I had to. And then, I mean, I'm not taking a shower with her. That's for damn sure. And then I would marry, I guess. What is it? Marry and kill? Oh,
marry, fuck, kill.
I'd have to kill Shayna because she did the killing herself, and she's nuts. Depolito at least hired someone.
So you're marrying Depolito?
Well, I mean, what am I going to do?
Man,
you think I should marry Arias?
Dead inside a week. Listen. The one thing you don't do is marry a Dahlia Depolito, right? Because as soon as you marry her, she's going to try and kill you.
Yes, but how many hits do you see where somebody's not busted?
She's not even going to be good at it's not like they are now.
You have a better chance of survival if somebody's not getting their own hands dirty.
No, you have to look at their motivation for killing, right? Dahlia Depolito wants all your money.
Well, I don't have any, so there.
She's not going to get any money if she's not legally bound to you. So you sleep with Dahlia Depolito. She ain't going to give a shit. If you sleep with her, like she was an escort or whatever, right? You're going to live, right? You can't sleep with Jody Arias because that's what Travis did, and she killed him. You have to kill Jody Arias. Jody Arias is a nonstop psycho machine. She will come after you.
Well, it doesn't say you have to have sex with Jody Arias for 3 years and make her convert to your religion.
You think Travis was laying pipe? Jody Arias is latching on kill. She's latched on. She wants, right? So you got to kill Jody because Jody will travel to kill. I'd say you marry Shayna Huber. She could probably cook. That's all she wants. As long as you marry her, she's not going to kill you.
You're right. I mean, listen, I had to decide on the spot here. And Shayna Hubers has those crazy eyes, and
she does. But she probably could carry a conversation at a cocktail party. Unlike Jody Arias is going to creep everyone out. But
I mean, you're right. You
have to kill Jody. You have to kill Jody because she will always show up.
No, you're right. It's true.
Okay. So that's how you play MFK and survive.
Right,
you picked the exact wrong for all three of them. I'm very scared for you now, Suma.
You should be. I mean, I'm in danger all the time. I'm terrified for my life.
Okay. I gave him the note job you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, that's who we're dealing with. And she's been going crazy while incarcerated. She's been married once and divorced. And
I think the scariest part is I think Jody would have got off without that photo. I think it would have been a hung jury. Because that one photo.
She's very likable.
She's not very likable, but juries were pretty stupid back in those days. Like they were letting Casey Anthony go. They're like, well,
only Casey
reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt. You can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt. It could have happened like she said. But you could have come after with a bear hug.
The prosecution was so sure of themselves, But that was their problem.
Yeah, I don't know. But that photo proved that it couldn't have happened the way she said it. And she had locked herself in on the stand to that point. And I think without that photo, it's a hung jury. It's scary how much, just like Brian Kohlberger, if he doesn't get interrupted, he doesn't drop that knife sheath, right? How much longer does this search go on?
Well, he was going to fuck up in something.
Yeah, I know. But just the littlest things. But anyway. Yeah, there was some. Yes. But I'm saying, take your mind back. We're going far afield, but take your mind back to the late 2000s. It was a different time in terms of people's. I really have not a lot of faith in the late 2000s juries. Like they all thought it was going to be like CSI, where all the evidence would be there, and they realized now detectives have got much better, and they prove all this stuff circumstantially, right? But it was kind of a gap. So like, well, who knows?
Yeah, that's also when people really started watching trials, and that I think had a huge impact on the legal, how they went.
Well, her rental car proved premeditation, right? But the picture proved that it wasn't some fight or brawl, right? That she stabbed him. And like,
also, all of his roommates and friends were like, yes, we know who did this. Her name is Jody. She's crazy.
I have agonized over this. I put this in the chat so many times in super chats, be like, hey, just people like, can you name this? And they don't do it. And I'm like, no, didn't get it.
You mean who? You mean the game? The
game with those 3 examples. I'm like on streams with them being like, yeah, okay, here's the stream. So I'll have to come up with more. People do it whole.
We'll have to,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's almost as good as Twister, this game.
I'm gonna get twisted up with you. I just want to get close to you.
I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad where I had to go like 4 or 5 more times afterwards and then tend to it. And then poking me in the back of the leg.
Right.
So it's...
Okay.
Then why are you still with him?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this,
he wouldn't have asked that if he thought she was an abused, really
love her.
No.
Anyway.
Like I do. And I feel like I can help him.
Yeah, he knows she's full of shit.
I feel like I could help him, which I did because he came a really long way from where he was in Philadelphia to moving back to here and to dealing with everything else that he's been dealing with. Mm-hmm. I've really helped him. I've bailed him out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him because I had hope in him.
Wait a minute. Fake cry? This isn't real?
No, it is. It's real.
Look, she has those invisitors. It's even a gross fake cry. She has a gross, gross crying face.
Speaking
I have a gross crying face. That's why I don't cry anymore.
Yeah, me too. I mean, well, I'm dead inside. That's why I don't cry anymore.
Right.
But I swear to you, I started drinking. I poured a glass of this Woodbridge Chardonnay. I took a few sips. I could feel my face getting like red and swollen. I don't think it was, but I was like, "Oh God, this is it. This is."
Wait, you're gonna cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
No. Oh, okay. It's an allergic reaction or something?
No, it's just how Sarah's face was always like red and swollen.
Oh.
For a minute,
You know how we were talking about her jowls the other day, and I said they were running away from her soul. You know who else's face did that? Robert Tellis. His face, the jowls ran away. It's something about prison.
I'm being an evil person. And also, Derek said one of your shows about her testimony. I'm still wondering how she made a face out of homeless people.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like in poor taste, but it's very fun. It's not bad taste, but I mean, Derek can say no wrong.
Well, we just hope he gets the help he needs at Startled Straight.
I'm
or Scared Straight.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Which one's the military one? Is it
Scared Straight is for drugs? Is it like a boot camp? Like some kind of, I don't know. It's where
I might be thinking of the Arrested Development version of the Army one, and then they had the conversion
sent
one.
Their son to the military one, I think, or one of these, and so did that. That man who was shot by his adopted son. He went blind in one eye, and his wife was killed.
Yes, I know. What's the name?
It's escaping me right now.
Yeah, no, I know. I know who you're talking about.
Sutton.
I know the story. I've heard the story. Yep.
Yeah, they sent him to. Yeah, Robert Tellis is really something. He's another one.
I don't know if should we bring that up now? I think you'll find that later.
Should I? Could you?
You can't. No objection. Argument. Oh well, you'll just have to, think about the importance of that. What an idiot!
You idiot!
Right.
And
then he starts to think about things, and I think he gets overwhelmed, and then it's like, the next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go, so I'm going to go upstairs and read a book, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else, where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional
Her hair moves a little bit here.
Whatever, or if it's a weekend.
It was the weekend, Sarah. You killed him on a Sunday.
Yeah. Also, how would she know it's the weekend? She doesn't have a job. Right. She never picks up her kid. What's the weekend to her? What difference does it make?
All of her freeze frames are like just the pixelation makes her eyes even that much
Every
crazier.
single. That's the thing, is every second with Sarah Boone is magic.
Oh God.
That's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things.
You didn't wake up the next day. You didn't wake up till like 12 or 1.
I have to tend to Lucas. I have to take him to school. I have all this
You didn't take him to school.
stuff to do.
You remember the original question I told everyone to keep in mind?
Yeah, how did he get the injuries?
What are we talking about, Sarah?
And they're like, I also Scott Lowen is like trying to. He's
like, you bringing it into land, and like,
yeah.
There's got to be a point to this story.
What is this? Like, what am I dealing with here? Like, what is even happening? Now she's like
it's like Chris Hansen with Lauren, and
yeah,
and then,
like,
well, her name's Amanda James, and she told me her daughter's a niece, but she had but her niece, she had her nieces, and then
yeah, just
he doesn't know how to
olive oil.
I guess maintain himself, where I can do 50 things at once and still know to send me money, send me money, send me money. He
Is this
can't
on your channel?
send me that, so he would literally, not literally, but
I tell. This is your channel. You got to check it.
Oh, thank you, olive oil. You're not going to get any money when I'm here.
You know, of course not.
I'm just kidding, of course.
That's fine.
No, that's all right. And listen.
I'll just live off the $6 in back end.
Yes, that's right. No, listen. You just go the Depolito route. Right. I think was it Margaret? No, who was it that just said that's from SKR? The give me money. Yeah, Margarita. Yeah.
Oh, I knew I heard it somewhere. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but
well,
it's
I mean, it's from
super
this
chat sound. Wait, is it his?
But he
super
doesn't
chat
do it
sound?
with a super chat. He does it whenever she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
You know. Like he'll read her texts. Maybe I don't think he does it for the. He'll read her text, being like asking for money for jumping Java, and then he'll play. Give me money, give me money, give me money.
I look forward to the day when I can catch up on SKR because I'm trying to finish these goddamn texts.
Yeah,
so I can get onto the trial. I used to I would listen to SKR all the time in like January stuff, and I was in the chat the other day. I was like, I can't be here. I don't want to, because even now, look, it's poisoned my brain to I've changed my super.
Send me money, send me money, send me money.
That one, it's planted its eggs in my, or not it. SKR has planted his thoughts in my brain. But
yeah.
Okay. Well.
So long to have sex with an underage girl.
Okay, that's the alternative, people.
Yeah, no, it works. It works.
So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it.
It is not better
than You're So Sweet.
No, it is not.
Also, that has nothing to do with Sarah Boone.
They're both awful.
I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time, I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink. And every time, his job broke his heart. And it made me sad because he had so much pride in his job. And the work that he took care of so much totally went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And that broke his heart because he had put so much work and effort into fixing it up. And his manager was awful.
Mm-hmm.
And basically gave up on all of the employees. So I think that had a huge bearing on why he would drink so much.
The manager posted his bail.
His ex-wife is bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
She was all over him all the time. Send me money, send me money, send me money.
That wasn't me.
How can I send you money when I don't have a job? And he's still trying to take care of me. And
he did have a job. He worked. She said it was his day off. So whatever job he had, he had a job.
Lucas, by paying a bill here or there, getting some groceries. So he always had something on his mind.
Yeah, he made the mistake of not having an ex-husband like Sarah did too.
Right, and he shouldn't be worried about him paying, I guess, half the rent, fine. But, he shouldn't, she's got Brian to pay her bills, and she should be working. She's going to work herself to death on the outside.
Which is why, again, I got the puzzles and the bait to try to get him off of it so we don't have a drink. Or he doesn't have a drink.
Or he can't even keep her own fucking lie straight.
She's fine.
When you all see my phone.
What'd you say?
She can't even keep her own fucking lie straight. Like long enough in an interview. You think if you rehearse this enough.
Just amazing.
You can see all of the damage he has done to me and the videos of him smashing my television because he's belligerently drunk. Where most of the time, I just don't want to be there.
Yeah, I don't know where all this is coming from. Like she said earlier, she's like, what are you guys talking about? It was a good day. Oh, let me go onto a list of shit. Like, she can't even keep track of her own narrative.
Yeah, and like she says to them, I wish it's too bad you can't talk to her. I guess I think she's talking about one of the ex-wives, but like these are two homicide detectives. They can talk to whoever the fuck they want to talk to.
Right. If they were there during the murder,
they can't talk to her. Why would they want to? That's like the curtain rod.
Right. Wait, was she there? No.
I mean,
who gives a shit?
But to me, what that says is, I'm going to say you can't talk to her because I do not want you talking to her.
Oh, I don't think she's that smart.
I don't think that's smart. I think it's just, kind of like just a base level survival-like kind of thing. I don't know. I don't think it's that clever. I think it's kind of like an instinct with her. I know what you mean, but I don't think it's really smart. And I could be wrong also.
No. We could all be wrong about all of this. That's what makes true crime so fun, right? We all know she killed him, right? We can have all these different theories about what.
Yeah, and we have to because
to fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I try to help him. I try to calm him down. Eventually, he just passes out.
Okay.
Well, yesterday you made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two. Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you told me on recording like that you were not drunk. He was not drunk. You guys were having a good time.
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk.
Really? You can't get drunk?
She doesn't want to.
I think I've seen you drunk.
No.
Real around some.
Wasted.
Real around.
I don't
for extra.
like being non-complimentous, having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just saying you're making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
I'm not.
Not me.
But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it?
No.
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time. He's dancing with my dog. You can see that too on the pictures, him loving the dog. He loves the dog.
I mean, it's redundant again, but he died at the end of the day. How is it one of the better days?
This was with guys.
Dancing with the dog.
Imagine screaming at a detective like that, right? It's kind of like writing a judge a 58-page letter defining all legal terms. It's kind of like that.
It's also nice that this is the last 2 hours Sarah ever had of freedom. And it's
this is how she spent it.
In the box.
Yeah. Screaming at two people who,
he was dancing with Helen Keller.
She spent her last 2 hours of freedom giving us endless entertainment and laughter.
Yes. She sacrificed herself.
And dancing around, having a good time, and just being happy kind of thing.
Yeah, she survived, exactly.
He doesn't know. I can get like maybe 2-3 glasses of wine and I'll be fine. But I have to have my.
It's like those Magnum glasses, though, the ones that hold a whole bottle, right?
Right. Also, So this is something that I actually want to, maybe someone at some point will know this, but you know how alcoholics, they get drunk really quickly?
Because their liver's shit.
Exactly. But people always talk about like how they have a really high tolerance the more you drink. And I guess maybe that's to a point.
It's to a point.
I got to tell you, like, I could probably drink like this
We're
Magnum.
still fine. We're still fine.
No, no, I know this isn't a personal thing, but and you're right, we can do that. But like the first time I polished off a bottle of this Magnum, which took me 3 days with help, by the way, but I can tell when like something's getting me. This stuff is like, I mean, the fact that this could get them drunk tells you they drank a lot. I mean, their livers must have been really compromised.
Yeah, it's the same with like what they call winos, right? Or like people homeless. They're that's why they can have like a 40 and just be drunk, like yelling at the sky, barking. Like aside from mental health issues, right? They're just wasted off of one beer. Like,
I mean, Four Loko. I've never had one, but I've never seen a Four Loko, an empty Four Loko, without someone passed out next to it.
Yeah, I fortunately missed. That was always all after college, right? I don't think that would have been any good at all. Yeah. But we would just do the normal stuff, like order, drink. Hey, let's have some shots of whiskey. And then the one guy, you give him the shot of 151, and you don't tell him, and he takes it. Like,
yeah, that's me. I mean, I throw up before I get really drunk. Thank God. I get sick, so which is good.
Wits about myself because I don't know what to expect.
Well, let's talk about Sunday. What was Sunday? How were you? Like, how many glasses of wine did you have? How many glasses of wine did he have? The bottle was gone. I mean, I don't know if you poured any out. Yes.
No, that was from previous.
You said that there was a half bottle left over.
Mm-hmm.
And then that you had wine. Well, I don't even know how the wine. How'd you guys get the wine for Sunday?
I'm guessing he went to Publix.
Does he like leave the house and you stay home, or do you go to Publix? Like, because I know
I'll go with him.
Okay. Did you go with him Sunday to Publix?
Sometimes I'll go with him, meaning she doesn't ever go on her own. She's like, "You go get it. You go get it." She's so fucking lazy.
So most of the time, what happens?
Oh, good.
No, just someone just made a comment about I don't know how to say their name, but imagine Lauren and Sarah doing puzzles and painting and playing Twister.
No, he would never do it. Lauren would be molesting her as soon as he was around her, and he's screaming at him, and then he would start screaming.
It would be like E.T. and Drew Barrymore.
Why not? Yeah, if they're in the trailer, if they're smoking, drinking, there's no way. There's no way. It would be the perfect sentence for both of them. If we could get Sarah's sentence commuted to being home confinement in the trailer, that would be justice for Sarah.
Yeah. But I mean, Sarah's getting justice, but there's no justice for Sarah because she's just dead set on destroying my life.
No, but she doesn't like the prison now, right? Can you imagine being in that gross ass trailer with this pedophile?
Yeah. I think she'd be fine with that, honestly.
The first ever virgin sex offender that can't ever have sex.
If there's Woodbridge, she'd manage to carve her life out for herself.
He can't have any alcohol there. She would hate it.
Oh, well, she'd manage, I think.
No, he'd be yelling at her, screaming at her. You gotta get this shit off the property.
But I think she prefers that. She likes hectic, crazy. It's sitting without a peep. I think if she's putting like whatever their solitaire is there, that is the true torture for her. Is alone, quiet.
Oh, solitary. Got it.
Yeah. Solitary.
Yeah. Okay.
What happens is because the convenience store where we get cigarettes is here, and then Publix literally is cattywampus to it.
Okay.
So what he'll do is he'll go by Publix, and then on the way back, catch the convenience store.
Okay.
So
is that what he did Sunday?
I'm guessing that's what he did because the next thing I know, he's walking in with a bottle.
Walking in with a bottle.
So it's him trying to be nice, so I don't have to go out and do it. Plus, there's stuff that are around the house that I had to take care of.
Trying to be nice. It's him being nice.
She cannot say, even on the stand, she could not say anything. Like there was no kindness or softness in her voice when she spoke of him. Did he pass out as usual?
Oh God, she's awful.
I hate her.
What?
I hate her.
I hate her. She's an idiot.
God.
Idiot.
So that's usually what
I gotta
will
get these
happen.
names
Or
up.
I'm
You gotta find
folding
the other-
laundry and he'll go run out and do whatever.
Okay. So, where were you guys
It's
at
not-
on drunkenness, not drunkenness on Sunday?
I
told us you weren't drunk.
No, I was not drunk.
I wasn't.
I was not drunk. So with him, I don't know. I know when it's like, oh, okay, man, where I had told him, slow down. It's starting to catch up with you. Slow down. Slow down. And another thing, too, is I don't like listening to music with him because he gets too involved in the music, and the music that he listens to is a little rough around the edges, and, like, just, it makes me fractious listening to his music. So I kept asking him, let's just you and me talk. You and me will just be the ones that are talking, which was fine, because, I mean, we were playing with the dog, whatever, and then it's like, okay, now let's do the painting. We just did the puzzle, took a break, now let's do this.
Blonde.
There you go. That's yours.
That's good. Thank you, Kathleen Harris. And that is an excellent suggestion.
Blonde leading the blonde.
Blonde leading the blonde.
Well, I can put it on tomorrow's because I've already got the 4 up here.
It's okay. I mean, we're going to have, listen, I mean,
I can put the
talk
blonde
about this
identity. It's
bit
just the last
forever.
one. No,
Practice,
once it's enshrined, I ain't making no more intro.
No, listen, I'm not going to live through another.
The one I know in the comments a lot, people are talking about. It's not something I had thought about before, but I'm not sure your position on it. The idea that they were breaking up that night, right?
Yeah, that he
Have
was
you heard
leaving
that?
her. Yeah.
That he was leaving her.
Because of the suitcase and what was in the suitcase, and the fact that his brother was saying, like, I mean, you know, he was really starting to see. I mean, he was really in a bad place at this point, you know. And I think, I mean, I always thought, you know, you think about his life. He had this job that he loved. He lost it through no fault of his own. The store closed. Now he's in a situation where I don't think Sarah was going to let him get another job. I really don't. I know people think that she was angry because he didn't have money, but someone like Sarah, and I happen to know this type of person, doesn't want you to work, but also wants, you know, like they're not, and this is the way she is anyway. She'll be angry at him for not bringing in money, but also will not let him leave to go work with possibly other women.
Oh yeah, I know.
So now he's got a record, thanks to her, criminal record. He's trying to get a job. She's beating him every day.
Well, the interesting thing with that theory is, if you listen to what she's saying here, the way she's describing it, almost fits a breakup conversation.
Absolutely.
It
and
fits.
I think it's Route Irish who always says that on the stand. She says she slips up and she's like, I mean, a few of us have heard it, that she says like, no, don't go, or don't do that. Something about when
something like that.
Yeah.
So, like, when she's saying, like, "Oh no, put it on me." These are counter arguments to, "I'm leaving. This is too much. I'm out of here." Right.
Right.
These are what you would say as a response of like, "No, we can work through this." Right.
Through this.
Look, come on, look. And if she was under the belief, let's say they were hanging out originally with puzzles and painting and all this bullshit, and she does some bullshit. He's like, "That's it. I'm out of here." Not I'm puzzled out, but she does some bullshit. He's like, "I'm out of here. This is done. I can't do this anymore." Right? And she has then that argument of like, you know, no, just listen to me about this is all your problem, but I can help you. It's just weird. These things all would relate to a relationship type conversation. I'm going to back it up.
Or the narrative that she would keep going to make him think that he needed her.
Yes. But I think she's. Oh, go ahead. No, what were you saying? I was just saying, I think she's relying on some truth here, reframed. And but it's about a breakup. It's not about drinking.
Right. Right.
per se.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she complains about his drinking too, but
Yeah,
I
of
had
course.
the thought that maybe she told him, pack your shit and get out of here. She was always like, I don't want to see you. I hate you. I don't want to see you ever again. And maybe for the first time, he said, good idea.
We missed a super chat earlier. Sorry.
Oh.
It's one of yours. You got to read it.
What's your deal with the subject of sleeping? I don't know. She always said that she doesn't sleep or George prevented her from sleeping. Is this the alcoholism? I don't know what that is. I don't know if she read that in something about being abused or, she's so, I mean, to me, she packs away more sleep than after committing a murder than I have in years.
Oh, I'm somebody that gets up very early after drinking because of dehydration, right? But
drinkers don't always sleep well, but that's not what this is. Like, I mean, listen, she's not answering Brian's calls well into the noon hours.
Yeah.
I don't think, for some reason, that was one of her things that she liked to say, like, I'm always exhausted and he hates it when I sleep. My guess would be, going by Sarah and her truths, and also the fact that she called the police on him every time he fell asleep. She's talking about herself because she hated it when he slept, which makes sense because she hates not getting the attention, not having someone to engage with.
Yeah. 100%. Okay. So sorry about missing that one.
No, that's okay. I mean, you have to do everything, so I really can't complain. Like, I'm just sitting here.
I was apologizing to Avocado Man.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was apologizing to our audience.
Make sure you apologize to everyone who you should.
Okay. I am futuristically apologetic and prioristically.
I am very prioristically apologetic.
All right.
Slow down. It's starting to catch up with you. Slow down. Slow down. And another thing too is I don't like listening to music with him because he gets too involved in the music, and the music that he listens to is a little rough around the edges and like just
there. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it started over this, right? He was playing music, just doing his own thing, and she's like, "I hate your music," whatever. And he's like, "Fine, I'm out of here."
Maybe I don't know. There's body.
I like music. I like my music. That's what I'm just.
Yeah,
you can only hear it so many times.
Thing for you now. There is body cam of them with music, and that's like a discussion that's kind of hard to understand. But I feel like we've seen all the body cam over the years. Every day was combative with her. She was never happy with him. She was constantly angry at him. It had nothing to do with him, really.
Can we be present?
Her music must be too urban. I picture Sarah listening to the Spin Doctors.
Well, it's too urban. Now that is urban as we get. I know you don't get much more urban than Two Live Crew.
No,
but
that's correct.
What was the other one said? Presentistically?
Prioristically?
No.
Presentis.
You're missing an S. Or presentistically? Yeah, presentistically would be it.
Presentistically. Currentistically.
Currentistically. Yeah, okay.
It makes me fractious listening to his music.
Well, this can't be wrong. See?
I kept asking him, let's just you and me talk. You and me will just be the ones that are talking, which was fine because, I mean, we were playing with the dog, whatever, and then it's like, okay, now let's do the painting. We just did the puzzle, took a break, now let's do this. Sure enough, sat down, we're sitting in there talking, laughing, talking about new movies. We're watching movie trailers.
It's probably how
while we're doing painting and all that other stuff. So it's still background noise painting. Because I think that's what he's used to, is having background noise. Where me, I can sit in here all day with not a peep. But he always has to have some kind of background noise, which I didn't mind because the trailers were cool.
Still waiting to hear how it's entrapment.
And he was interested in showing them to me. Getting excited about movies that were out or upcoming.
Okay.
So
on your laptop you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
And I mean, and then it was.
You said it was a good day. Like, you guys didn't have any conversations about your relationship. You guys didn't go down like the rabbit hole. Like, had too many to drink, and you guys start getting.
No, when I tell you this, it made me so happy that he actually listened to what I had to say.
Yeah, this is more than breakup.
Just
chicken shake.
We'll get through it
from the ward.
This will be fine. It's
Thank you.
Canadian.
small-
This one's on mine, so I gotta say it.
Oh, good. So I know Chicken Shite from. That's why I thought it was. I mean, not that I should, because she doesn't know who I am from. Never mind. But you watch the Ward case studies a lot, and I do too.
It's all good. Suba just got monetized. Everyone should be celebrating her.
No, it's okay. People celebrate me in the streets all the time here.
Dancing in the streets.
Yeah, because it's crazy.
I love the channel. Cat First Live Heart. We should would
Oh
have
my
chatted
God,
sooner,
that
but my
husband
husband
of
wanted to have a
no problem.
conversation. Idiot.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
yeah.
I've heard this before from her with that husband of hers.
Oh man. Well, thank you. I forgot to.
Send me money, send me money, send me money.
Okay.
Hurdle that you and I together will get through because
I'm talking about the money, jobs,
daughters, yes.
nothing
No,
never mentions the
relationship-wise,
son.
though. Like, no issues. Like, did you guys have a conversation about your relationship, or was it just
It's
about?
funny that she thinks
like,
they're
what's
like
going on?
getting onto her page now. Like, yeah, you get it. You know, they're
Yes.
buying it. They're buying it, right?
Yeah, now finally they're, she has a very hard time getting through to these two.
We understand each other. Okay, now we can finally have a dialogue, right?
right
About
now.
what
Yeah.
George
I
did to
try
me.
to evoke it from him so he gets it off his chest because I call him the volcano where
That's you.
eventually he's going to erupt.
Siva. $2 super sticker for you.
Oh, I'm not good at any of this, but I did warn everyone that I don't know what I'm doing. So, thank you. Oh, Aaron lives here. Thank you. I like it also because I can see people more closely on the,
Let's see. Oops. No, I can't find the crickets. Anyway, I was gonna play the crickets. There, she just said it now. Okay. What'd she say? He called him the volcano. Volcanoes explode, right? They don't slowly and constantly go around swinging, right? Like say violent alcoholic, right? Like a violent person is what you say to somebody that is constantly getting fucking. A
Like her.
volcano explodes when the pressure builds up and you.
Oh, that's what she's saying happens with him.
Right. So, but I would understand that perfectly. Like, you imagine living around Sarah and she's just going, and then finally you blow up and say, "Shut up!"
But he doesn't.
But I can excuse it
Yeah,
even if you did.
absolutely.
So the description is 100% accurate of
Yes.
how somebody would react to Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate,
Vulcan.
which is a huge thing in a relationship,
Right.
where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself.
And he begged you to let him out, Sarah. He was communicating with you that he wanted to live and you were laughing at him.
She knew him better than he knew himself, though.
Well, she did.
knows.
She
She
did.
knew.
She knew his limit.
That's right. Not her fault that he's too stupid
Yeah,
to get
you're
out of
too
the suitcase.
stupid, George. You're not even
Idiot.
close to dead. I know you better than you know yourself.
You're fine.
What a baby.
Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you, like I have almost
There.
everything.
That's a beg to stay.
Not a worry. Just tell me. Get it out of you.
Right.
But it was, when I tell you, I was so happy. Like, it was such a good day. I kid you not. The weather was beautiful outside. I'm the one that had him go inside. So we
Glad she has such fond memories of the day George died.
Yeah, great. It was a great day. It didn't end well.
can do puzzles and painting and listen to music or whatever else he wants to do. So then
He wants
starts
to,
doing
not
whatever
her.
it is we're doing together
No,
in the
it's not
living
about
room.
her.
And then starts talking because I think he gets comfortable with, okay, you know what? We're here. It is a good day.
No self-awareness.
Let me go ahead and explain myself.
So he dropped his guard and you killed him. That's what you're saying, Sarah. To these detectives who are trying to investigate murder, you're like, yeah, he just dropped his guard. Like, nothing she's saying, even though it doesn't relate at all and makes it, none of it is helping her. All of it makes it look worse and worse
So I know.
and more insane. It detached from reality. What if they would have thought, are we in the right room?
I mean, just how long it took me just to come to terms with like basic things that anyone should know, like that they weren't playing hide. Like I can't. That's why I can't remember the first time I saw this.
Right.
It's just right. Can you? I mean, I know you haven't watched it as much as I had. So
I saw it in 2020. I remember it was a pandemic.
Yeah. It was. I mean, also the timing was perfect.
I played it for my boys on the way. I was driving them down south. I was like, you got to listen to this idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, this you won't believe. I told you I made my best friend watch it, and that was it. All she wrote. She's been completely and totally invested in it. You cannot. I mean, it's very difficult not to. Although I've tried with other people, and they don't quite.
Yeah, it's hard to get people to understand it because it takes a little bit of investment. There's also could be triggering. I could understand if you were to. Like Brian wouldn't enjoy this content, right?
Right. Well, that I get. I mean, that's personal for them. But
well, I mean, I mean Brian specifically, but let's say Brian.
He might. A lot of people.
Different Brian, right, would not necessarily enjoy seeing her, but I feel like it would be therapeutic.
It is, especially. I mean, I think I'm going just by the comments that people make and how they're like when they see other people being like, "This is crazy." It makes them feel justified, like okay, so it's not just me. Like,
yeah, I feel like it took a while, right? First, there's just the embarrassment of my last name and all this kind of stuff, but then as it grows, and because she became more and more of a monster, she gets covering, and everyone is saying, "What is wrong with this person?" Right? Like, okay, it wasn't me. It was, you know what?
Right.
My music wasn't that fractious.
That's right. It didn't make anyone else fractious. But I also think for Brian, it's their son that he's, unfortunately, he's got that to worry about, and that's got to be a heartache.
But this is the only way her son would have been free. That's the other.
This was a miracle, really.
Right? Can you imagine being her daughter-in-law?
I just also, and also she never talks about her in-laws. Like
Yeah, she does. She's in the letters. She mentions she hates them.
Yeah, she's the black sheep. But I'm like, really? What? Like. There too?
Yeah. They call me the.
Oh, well, that's the other ones. That's the Torres family. They call blue-eyed white dragon. Like
yeah, no, it's going to say that they also use that on the Boone.
Right, even Brian's parents call it.
They're like this super white, like you blue-eyed white lady.
Yeah, like this very like.
They call me the blue-eyed white devil.
They also call me the blue-eyed white devil.
In fact, everyone calls me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Sarah, part of the attraction is how unbelievable is she is and has so little insight to her own behavior. Yes. Lewis, that's exactly why we follow Lauren, because there's so much more content of Lauren, and you can't believe that somebody could be so embarrassing, so perverted, but like an embarrassing way.
Yeah.
Like
I'm so
doing
stupid.
Like spraying like hate signs on this side of a high school, but he's doing it with his pants down, so like everyone's laughing at it. Be like, what are you like? Oh, you're so embarrassing, like cringeworthy.
Yeah.
I highly recommend everyone check out our Lauren streams.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely that's how I found you before I even had a channel, and because of Sarah Boone, obviously. But once I got a wind of Lauren, I was like, well, I mean, I like laughing at idiots, so it's a no-brainer. People who do things or want to do things to children, that's also a no-brainer. That's just that's like a guilt-free.
Yeah. Nobody's lower than the pedophile.
No, and nobody got hurt, thank God.
Except for like smokers for a while in social standing. People did not like smokers for a while. Like I was a former I mean, they don't like vapes now, but we're getting down there.
Smoking is, that people don't like it, but fuck them. I mean, I don't smoke now, but
like that Silicon Valley sketch where they're talking about, they're basically saying heroin is fine, and then cigarettes. I'm not. You're not giving me secondhand heroin.
But I remember so I lived in LA briefly for work, and I remember I had this vision of LA, like everyone's so health conscious, and I've never seen more outside of, like office buildings, more overflowing ashtrays and more donut shops than in LA. I was like, what's going on here? It's so weird.
When did they stop, or When did they get rid of smoking in New York inside? Do you know?
Like 20 years, maybe longer.
Yeah, I think it was about 20 years for it. Yeah. And it's such a foreign concept now. Like I remember when we first passed it,
even
and
in
then
Paris, you can't smoke indoors anymore.
We were like at the local bar that I would go to, and then they just like closed the door and was like, "Go ahead, light up. I don't give a shit." Right? But it's just so weird. But then you do it now. If you ever do it, or you're not smoke, but like those forms. If you ever smoke inside. After that break, you could be. I can't believe we used to do this inside.
Right, and the only thing that made the smoking section was like just an invisible wall, basically. Like that over there is the smokers, and everyone was,
And I don't like how they treat the vapors the same as the smokers.
It's ridiculous.
I can tell you it is. They're like, it's the same. I'm like, no, it's not, because as soon as I stopped smoking,
it's like they're just standing on ceremony. It's so stupid.
The first month that I stopped, I used to get not pneumonia, but like sinusitis every fucking winter. I would get it every winter. And I stopped in like October 2015. Didn't get sick that winter. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty clear what the difference is. And then they'll say, well, there's no studies saying it's safe. I'm like, there's no studies saying it's bad. There's no studies.
I mean, you can't eat lunch meat either. It's got full of nitrogen. Like you have to choose we can't, there's only so much we can do.
And it's just our idiot governor up here.
Nobody else knows, but I know.
For another time.
Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Just the pregnant pauses.
And the two of them are just crazy. That's where we need the crickets.
I miss him a lot, and I didn't even sleep last night.
Cue the tears.
Yeah.
That's
I
four.
miss him a lot.
That's the fourth.
I mean, is there any chance it got to be too much for you and you couldn't handle taking care of him? And
I never stopped. I never stopped. That's what I'm
still here. Trying to help him.
I never stopped.
That's fifth time.
I'm still trying to help him.
Yeah, we just don't. I mean.
All right, so we're finally back to it. We're finally, what did we say? 3 minutes and 1 second. We're at 7. It's been 14 minutes of her rambling bullshit to the question of how did he get his injuries? And we're finally back to how did he get the injuries, though? I wrote down everything she mentioned. I'll just real quick recap it. Everything. None of it would cause any injuries. Talk to Brian. I'll go over there. No, there's no incidents of getting hurt. Curtain rod. He comes after Sarah. He gets belligerently drunk. Look through my phone. Look at my videos. I document everything. I have a bloodied fingers, a split lips, a stab wound. Talk to Brian. I've got stitches. I had surgery. I had 5 times visits. Poked in my leg. I really love him. I can help him.
And I did.
He's come a long way since Philadelphia. He's been dealing with everything, been dealing with losing a job. I bailed him out. I'm at every hearing. I'm at every arraignment. Ask his public defenders. Go to the state. I had hope in him. He was really trying. He gets overwhelmed.
He was really trying.
He was really trying. He starts overthinking, then starts drinking. Oh, man, I go upstairs and read a book. I ride a bike. I don't want to drink. I can't drink. Wine on the weekend's fine. I have to do things. I take him to... I take Lucas to school. He can't maintain himself. I know how to do 50 things and remember the next 50 things. Smoke for he gets literally smoked from his ears, not literally. We hang outside. The job broke his heart. His manager was awful. Ex-wife wants money. His ex-wife is bonkers. We did puzzle and painting. You got to see the videos. Have you brought up the videos before? I'm not drunk. He's dancing with the dogs. We're so happy. He can slow down. His music's fractious. Watching movie trailers, background noise. Volcano erupts, explodes. We're so happy, comfortable. I knew. Ask everyone. I miss him a lot. Never stopped. How did he get those injuries, Sarah?
She can sit without a peep.
Oh my God.
Because the injuries are not important. That's what they're trying to focus on.
Yeah, that's what she's treating it like, again, like an allegation. All those things have to do with an allegation of he said, she said.
As if she didn't beg them to go through the phone, which only has, and forget, it's not just the suitcase video, which is obviously her ultimate snuff film. But
I think
it's
you mean
all the other videos.
You mean clothes box, by the way, not suitcase, clothes box.
Clothes box, right?
Okay, good.
I thought I was maybe
all the
muted.
other videos.
I was like, oh God, because I muted because there was like traffic, and I was like, I'm that asshole now. I'm sure I will be many times though. You know, she just like just what are you? Yeah, they're trying to pin this on her.
Trying to pin it on her, and she's also. They haven't made no allegations.
No, they just showed her they told her the evidence, and they say to her, we're not assuming, we're following evidence.
Well, they're not even telling her, they're just repeating back what she has said to them. You told us you put him in the suitcase. Yeah. We know he's injured. What happened? And I have no idea. And she's fighting against an unstated accusation. That's what it is.
Yeah, because she knows she's guilty.
She knows exactly what they're going through. So it's a consciousness of guilt. Right.
And she will not gladly, but certainly choose to give her freedom up if it's between her truth and her freedom, or like her ego and her self-image and freedom. Listen, she's not in a rush to go see her son, obviously, which is would be the main draw for most people. The only thing she has.
Unless she's in bed, you know. You got things to do, Brian.
Yeah, because I could be cleaning the townhome or looking for jobs. I could be. So I laid there for a while.
No, I wasn't on my phone though.
No, I don't look at my phone.
I was up before that. I was just up there. I was just awake, staring at the ceiling.
And then she says, like, I finally got the motive. She says this on the stand. I got the motivation to go downstairs. I was like, these are all things I would never say out loud, even if they were true. She says all the wrong truths.
It's 1 o'clock. I guess I should look at my phone now, even though I've been staring at the ceiling for 3 hours.
Yeah.
George, where are you? Let me check the bathroom. Let me look all over this 400 square foot townhouse. I can't find him. Oh, he's in the suitcase.
He's in the suitcase too.
I checked the bathroom. I looked outside. His car
I thought maybe he left or he was downstairs drinking. She says that when she's on the stand too. He gets real ugly on the stand.
Well, her bullshit about he wanted to start the day drinking, so he's downstairs. Yeah. He would have drank. As I explained to X-Eric, he would have been drinking. If he wanted to start the day drinking, he would be doing it.
Right.
I just knew he wanted to, but he waited for me to get down there to nag him before he started. That's why I didn't do it.
That's right. Yeah. And
good. No, go ahead.
No, I got nothing. I can't. I mean, I'm curious how far we are into this.
17 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna have to be like a mini series.
Yeah,
it's so good though.
So good. Well,
which is over. Could join us. This could be a family show.
Yes, I think he's out. I think he's out next weekend too. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he said that. That's a bummer. But I mean,
I don't know. Unless he gets kicked out of Little Weevils or something.
He might get. I mean, I hope everything is going fine for him. I hope he gets some friends.
I can't wait to see that artwork.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I got a macaroni necklace coming my way. Intent.
Or like a wallet, a leather wallet.
Yeah. That's for you. You're gonna definitely get
I'll get that one. Like, thanks. It's like
a watch strap, no watch.
It's like this big. It only has one pocket.
It's gonna be your favorite wallet ever.
And it's in the threads. The threads are leather, so they're woven, but they're all lined up with each other. So when it's stacked, it's like 2 inches thick.
It's like a
hard.
It's like a paperweight, more of a.
Unexplainable how he got these injuries, and
I have no idea.
You were the only one with him.
100% right hand to God. I have no idea how he got them. Nobody touched anybody.
This makes sense, Sarah.
Nobody touched anybody.
you had mentioned that you would take photos, videos.
We're not getting more of this. Let's just show her the video. Maybe like this will crack
Do you
her.
remember anything like? And these two are like, we'll talk to her for a while, and then we'll.
Yeah,
they were.
I thought this was going to be an easy one.
Yeah.
Like,
Although by now they probably have an idea that.
Well, I think their last hope is like, well, we'll show her the video, and then this whole
We'll see what
charade.
happens.
This whole
something's gotta
charade
give.
can go down.
Yeah.
They're like, I guess she's just stupid. She doesn't understand that you can't be in a place where you're the only other person and say you don't know what happened. So she's just an idiot. So we'll just show her the video, and then that will convince her. They had no idea.
That's why they lose all patience after that. That's when they're like, Chelsea, certainly she's on her phone. She's texting. She's like, all right, well, whatever. Listen.
I also feel like Chelsea has a headache. Like she's got she's like,
yeah,
she's had a headache, and this last thing on earth she wants to do is deal with this idiot.
Yeah, idiot.
And like, oh my God.
She didn't like her already, and now she's met the Torres family. Don't forget. So
yeah,
they've met his family. They're a very nice, sweet family, And this bitch is talking about how she's scared for her life. They're done with her.
Right. And they've talked to Brian, right? And they
went to her phone
about how she doesn't take care of her son at all, right? Or she's Drunky the Bear from all the neighbors.
I mean, there's nothing. No one says anything good to say about her.
They went to the apartment the next day. Everyone's having like a cookout, being like, she's gone.
Yeah, the partying.
Thank God.
It's like the Saturday Night Live ad with Chris Farley for Bud Gay or whatever it was.
Yeah, no, Schmidt's gay.
Schmidt's gay, right?
Schmidt's gay.
Yeah.
It's got a pool. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, they had a pool there. She never was in that pool.
They don't allow glass around the pool site. Of course, she's not going to come there.
She had a lot of plastic.
She can't bring her wine bottle there. There's no alcoholic drinks allowed in the area, and I'm pretty sure they all, by that point, when you're out there like at a place and you don't know necessarily the person, you're like, well, I mean, it's the first time, whatever. It's a special occasion, whatever. Everyone knew Sarah was always drinking, so they all had no problem saying, "Sarah, out of here, Sarah."
She didn't know how to swim. She was in the Latin club. She was more of an intellectual type. She's not the athletic type so much.
Yeah, they didn't need to interview her well. She
couldn't.
Even without the video, she gets convicted, right? The video was just the icing on the cake of like, well, okay, there's premeditation.
Also, if they didn't have the video, it would have been a more cohesive prosecution. They would have brought a lot more people in, probably. I mean, they have an endless supply of evidence against this bitch.
Well, that's why I think they were expecting her to come in and at least give some kind of story, like made up story. Okay, we'll show you the video after that because we proved your story is bullshit. But yeah, I don't. How could you think she would go in and still say, I don't know what happened? I wasn't drunk, and eliminating all possibilities of how you would not know what was happened. I was drunk. I don't know what happened. Right?
Could not wait to brag about how he didn't have the password. He didn't have his own phone.
Couldn't even get to my phone. No, well, my son could. My son could get my phone. Right?
And Chelsea wasn't. She's like, well, when was the last time your son was there? Well, this was recently, the day of.
I don't know. But you got to hear about his nagging ex-wife bitch.
Yeah.
But what does it have to do with?
I'm
just explaining.
She's just giving them a lot of background, since they didn't get the curtain rod, so they're obviously missing a lot of patches.
I'm just explaining what I have to deal with via George in my life. I have to deal with his ex-wife. I have to deal with that. I am a saint.
Yeah, Latin Club.
At one point, but that was way before.
Way.
I think the last time that he got arrested.
Previously,
but then
what was it?
I had him bailed out. I got him out of jail.
Right.
But because he had violated the pretrial diversion, this time it's probation, so you don't have a choice in it. You have to go see your probation officer.
This is interesting to me too, because she's showing this in this situation. She understands the legal system and the fact that you have to respect it and you have to.
Well, she did a pretrial diversion herself once, right?
I don't know. I don't even know.
She had a criminal conviction. I think it was either
not a conviction. She had a
deferral. She had a deferral or something.
Yeah,
right?
she was charged.
Was it drunk driving or was it an accident? It was some vehicle related. Or
yeah. That's right.
Or
yeah.
maybe it was the violence with George.
She did have some like infractions, traffic things. But you're talking about when she was arrested for choking him.
Yeah, whatever diversion. So she understands how it works. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I can't drink. I don't want to drink.
I don't want to.
I can't get drunk.
I have a son.
How many people have videos of themselves being undeniably drunk, and then still have the same
a lot of them too.
arrogance to say,
filled with them.
"I am not drunk." Just like Lauren always says, "I'm not drinking."
I mean, she has more videos of herself abusing George than you have of your cats.
Now I've got a lot of cat videos.
I'm just saying. I know.
I have a lot of cat videos.
I have a lot of my dog making.
We're talking terabytes.
I get it. Yeah, no, I know. I get it. I mean, they're so cute. How can you not? And they get cuter and cuter every day.
And they're only 480p resolution, so it's like thousands of hours at terabytes.
She doesn't mention the blind and deaf dog in this. I don't think so. One time.
Oh, she mentioned that George liked dancing with them. She doesn't mention that they're deaf and blind.
She doesn't mention those deaf, dumb, and blind dogs sure play pinball.
Let's see. This was battery by strangulation, dating violence. That's what she did the pretrial diversion on, because she just did whatever. There was no time. There's no conviction or something. Right? So, the civil traffic infraction was elected school option on speeding. She went to traffic school. So she actually did something. I bet she was probably the most.
That was prioristically though, probably.
That was 3 months before the strangulation. She must have been like the most annoying.
Really?
Yeah, it was June of 2018. And the other one said it was I think September of 2018.
That's interesting to me because a lot went on in June of 2018. Actually, she was Baker acted twice, I think. Oh no, maybe that was not. I don't know. I have to look into it. But she had a stint there in 2018, I believe, when she was Baker acted quite a bit. Like
I thought her Elantra wasn't her Hyundai. Was it a Hyundai Elantra?
Yeah, a Kia. It was a Kia Sorento.
Kia Sorento. That was 2011 because she was driving 2008 Hyundai when she got 74 and a 65. I'm guessing that was written down Brian. Just like, well, they probably just like said, I only wrote it for 74 or right. But sorry, I didn't mean to. No, she would have been the most goddamn annoying student in traffic. So actually, you know what? It's you wait 3 seconds before going.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know. I
also like it when they had the hearing about if she can be shackled free or whatever. And she's like, and he's like, yeah, the charges weren't dropped. You were charged with it. And she's like, well, it's not on my record. He's like, yes, it is. Like he stopped just short of saying, how the fuck do you think I found out about it if it's not on your record? But then she was like, and that was when in 2019. Okay. And it is now 2024. So you have literally been locked up in a cage since then. So what are you trying to say? Like you haven't done anything since? You killed a man.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't intentional, so I don't.
It's not intentional.
It's such a misunderstanding.
She's a victim of circumstance.
Yeah.
She got pulled over in 2010.
Traffic school is what she meant when she said she was a straight A student.
2010, 75 and a 10 or 50, 75 and a 50. That's pretty high. 15. Right, we'll go back right back. Here's like 75. Just let it play and I'll find this out.
It's court order, where it took them a while to get used to it and understand. They're not messing around. I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's
54 and a 45.
She's wonderful.
God damn it,
That's one of
Sarah.
my questions too I need to talk to you about. Hugged me
Hug me.
and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time when George was at work, when he was working.
How would she call him? Not personally, by the way.
She called me personally. Of course, George didn't have a phone, so she thought she was calling him. But
Know that. She hugged me. She's like, oh, all the other offenders, partners, they don't care.
that's
You
right.
care.
You helped him
You-
so much.
If
We were both talking about how great I am.
If everyone was like you, this country
We wouldn't have any criminals left.
this be a better place.
I would love to talk to that probation officer. I would love to talk to her.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Tim, their neighbor.
I knew she was going to kill him. I said,
Yeah, she's like, that bitch was crazy.
do any? Is that a requirement? I don't know.
Also, she changes that story so many times. She's like, I would have to drive him to
I'd have to wait.
and then wait in the car. And then she'd be like, he came home from his, and he was like, Sarah, I am so sorry. It's like, so which was it, bitch? Did you have to sit in the car and wait for him all this time? Or did he just walk in and like,
Whatever I need it to be at the moment.
at the moment? That's so
2-minute phone.
scary.
Yeah, Red Irish, I agree. She's the type of person that would have been calling up all the time.
Absolutely.
Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did?
Yeah.
And
Is he
she's
there?
she's probably thinking like, yeah, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for letting me know. That's great. It's so glad you can hold him accountable. Oh God, it's Sarah again.
And once she found out it was a woman, forget it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, luckily she's never gonna have to deal with probation again.
Phone call. She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is.
Wait a
And
minute. So, Sophie Myers, in all honesty, though, talking to Sarah for 42 minutes was only about 30 seconds of dialogue on the other person's part. Sarah will just
you
talk
can
for
take a good
41
nap.
minutes.
Good nap.
Look how much talking the detectives have done.
as the classes will. So once he started actually going on a regular basis to the probation officer and then to his substance abuse class and his, I don't know what BIP stands for, Batterers Intervention Program, and actually listening to what it is.
How
everyone
involved
has
are
to
you
say,
if you don't know the acronym?
changed.
Yeah, she knew it, which
Like
is
I could see a
impressive for her.
change in him, where before lashing out, he would think about it. And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class?
You learned
And
something.
some
You
of the
stupid
stuff that they
Puerto
would
Rican?
show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. Because for a video that
What's his name? Lowell? Look at his face. Watch his
Lowen.
face.
Scott
Co-
Lowen, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Cohen? Wait, what was it?
Scott Lowen.
Lowen.
Yeah.
Look, as soon as she says he would come home, he would watch these videos, and he'd come home and he'd say, watch his face transition. Look at his face.
he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. Because for a video that he watches,
The eyebrows raised me like, more
Yeah, he's like-
bullshit.
Okay.
Like, okay, your
When
shit
she
smells
says,
so
I'm blaming
great,
it on the
huh?
wine. He goes, you're blaming it on the wine? Like, really?
I can
You
get a
spent
word
2
count.
hours telling us you never drink? Huh?
I could do a word count here. Oh, I got the transcript. I have it with the detectives though, so
to make him feel that way, where it's like, oh man, I have done her wrong.
Yeah, Gail Marie.
But he's changed.
it's changed, and yet you killed him. You like this is a PSA for how the criminal justice system isn't working in the sense that you had this guy on probation and everything for being abusive to this woman, and she kills him.
Yeah,
her
that's-
victim. Like, I don't know.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
When I tell you I love him, I love him.
I love him to this day. I love him still.
And when you love somebody, you
Yeah,
have them.
Margaret is very possible.
Everybody tells me that. Oh, my neighbor.
The cover isn't even off his notepad.
No, it's still sealed. It's like all my books in high school. It's still with the seal on it.
The office property manager.
At some point, somebody
He's trying.
gets enough, then they have to do something to defend themselves.
Sarah, just take.
I would just
Go with it.
and I don't know.
Take the
if
olive
you would
branch.
like to see
Chris
it.
Watts did it.
I'm giving you an out. I'm giving you an out. Just say yes. Just say like
Yes.
everyone else. Yeah, it was too much.
And that
It
would
got
have
to
worked
be
for
too
the
much.
defense she ultimately wanted to use. So I don't
Yes,
know.
but-
Look better. It wouldn't have worked. But
well, she didn't know she was going to trial yet. She can work that out later. She's going to go home after this.
Yeah.
On my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop. I actually, because, and you have to understand too, I have like prior classes in PO, kicked him out. How many times? I had him arrested. How many times?
But you also went down and bailed him
I
out
know.
the next day.
oh,
I know.
What's on your laptop?
Chelsea's so
what did I
dumb.
tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, previously,
Mm-hmm.
I actually looked up how to file a restraining order.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
I
wow.
would kick him out,
Yeah.
his parents, because of them
this story.
constantly having to take him back in, his bags of clothes, all his stuff. The last time, his father came out and irate and just not even, I don't even know if he knew Lucas was in the car. Just opened the back of my car and just started throwing all his crap in.
Why was
Throwing
Lucas
it,
in the
like,
car for this?
throwing it. Like the car would jostle, he was throwing all his stuff.
You
I don't
know?
think he was.
At
Yeah,
that
maybe
point,
not.
because
But she's too stupid to even know that you shouldn't say. Like she's just.
I doubt an old man opens up a door and throws stuff at a child.
I mean, this is also an old man that she pushed over trying to hug him. So I don't know how he could jostle the car.
right, but old men, I
And he
mean,
wouldn't- no-
however you feel about Sarah, right? There's nothing that unless it's okay, I'll give it a qualifier. Unless it's a teenager who has grown up long enough around them to have become a mini version of their mother that's like
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it's a kid in the car. You're not gonna you're gonna naturally be like, oh hey buddy,
Yeah.
like
She wouldn't, but
she
everyone
would
else.
no. But any
Yeah.
normal human would be. They wouldn't just be throwing shit at
Right, and you would know not to. Better late than never, you know. You would
Forever
know not
wander.
to say that your child was there. You know.
Well, no,
Notorious.
because it doesn't look as bad if there's not a
He
child
was
being
notorious
abused.
for being around at the wrong time, but also because Brian always brought him around at the wrong time, like when George was doing things that are inappropriate. Like, what was George doing?
Uh,
Yeah, swinging. I mean, whatever things.
let's see, fractious music, dancing
Being
with dogs,
Hispanic,
being Hispanic, dancing with dogs,
dancing
talking
with
to his
dogs.
internet bitches.
Yeah. Nonchalant Quay.
Wait, did Sarah
Crystal?
actually say internet bitches, or am I confusing that with Lauren now?
Something like that.
Because I can
He
hear
said something
Jay
like that.
saying it. I can hear Jay saying it. Be like, your
Yeah.
internet bitches.
Crystal, does he know someone named Crystal? She's like, I don't know.
Crystal.
as I continually did it,
Talking on her
continually,
phone
again,
with
maybe
his
did it 3
crotch.
times, and he has nowhere else to go. They got fed up and said, nope, either you're staying there or you're staying here. But if you're staying here at their place, it's permanent. You're not going back over there anymore. So what happens is,
What's the point of that story? I generally don't understand.
None of them have a point. She goes into this whole thing about where the suitcase is all the way in the back of the closet usually. And
But
she
at least
just wants-
before she was kind of like painting like, hey, he drinks a lot. He can get violent. AKA, this could tie into a story of a reason I did something, right? What does this story have to do with anything at this point, Sarah?
Well, she doesn't want to talk about what has anything that has to do
Anything
with
to do except talk about the one thing we're here to talk about.
That's right, because that's unpleasant. You
Yeah.
know. Guys,
he per-
this is killing me.
Killing me here. It's scaring me.
Yeah. It's really
pursues
scary.
me.
Why?
So I don't know if y'all know where Katie Way Trail is. Okay, so it's literally right there from our apartment.
This
Would
is
ride his bike to work, But before, he would leave extra early and come up to the wall, stand on top of his bike, and poke his head over because he would know that I would be outside having my morning
What an asshole.
cigarette and cup of coffee.
Also, don't go out there.
I mean, no.
This is so stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No. It's like this guy was stalking me, but I would have to go over to his apartment for him to stalk me.
And saying you're staying here or you're going over there and staying. So then if you didn't want him there, just stay at your parents. No,
Yeah,
just
also,
stay here.
I know that he would come around every morning when I had my cigarette, so I would be out there having my cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
And
she
I
should
would
have gone to Brian's if she wanted to avoid him.
Also know
Oh, I gotta go, Brian. Jorge, her George is gonna be.
Oh shit, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be harassing me. See you later, maybe.
to what time he would get off of work, where I would know, come getting off of work, he's going to do the same thing. So it's not like I ever got like a break from him, where I told you all yesterday, or whenever it was.
Told you.
I started to feel
You don't even remember what day it was now?
that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go upstairs and read a book.
You already said that, Sarah.
She says it a few times, and one time she does like a jump, which is maybe like.
But what does he say? Every waking moment he wants to be with me.
Okay.
I don't think there's been a lie
Bigger.
in the history of the human race.
Ever. That's right.
Not only did George not say that, nobody has ever said that to Sarah. Nobody has ever said to Sarah, I want to spend every waking moment with you.
Yeah. No.
Bullshit. The audacity of saying that. No.
Yeah, Gusta.
Meowsing.
That is a bold statement, Sarah.
Yeah.
I want to be around you all the time. I don't even want to be around myself all the time.
Well, I mean, that's the worst.
It's so bad when I'm like awake. I'm like, God.
It's like I can't get out. I mean, you're trapped.
Looking in the mirror, like, ah.
Again?
It's you again.
Also, the thoughts. It's like the same stupid asshole having the same stupid thoughts.
It's always the same voice in my head. Why not going to get a different voice?
So, and mind you, our townhome is either upstairs or downstairs. So it's like.
Oh, it's. No, she's explaining how a duplex works.
If you would like to sit downstairs and watch a movie or play on the laptop, look up some jobs, you're more than welcome to.
Or talk to your
I'm
internet
just gonna be upstairs,
bitches.
maybe watching one of my shows or maybe reading a book.
Yeah.
So, and then when that would happen,
Exactly, Sophie.
Yeah,
we
me
really
too.
do that.
And
So
just-
what's for dinner? And then we would cook together and eat dinner and then crawl in the bed and watch a movie.
Are you talking about this is like recent? I don't. You kind of like lost me.
Well, it's his George's soul.
Yeah, we're at 23 minutes now. We've our full 20 minutes of her talking. With the original question, how did he get these injuries?
What are you?
It was a while, like a little while ago.
But now you're talking about tension building up and that you need space.
20 minutes
so
for 2 hours, right?
Have
So
you been
that's
feeling that way lately, or?
No.
There are large chunks where they're just waiting and stuff. So
Okay.
That's true.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
My thing is too, so you all know.
it is fun. It is funny for everyone. Like how opposite of a normal interrogation this is, where the detectives look like this is the last place they want to be.
they're so you can see them slowly die inside.
It's like, detectives are always desperately trying to keep the interrogation going. Be like, okay, I just
Not
want to be
this one.
sure. I want to be sure you don't want to talk to me anymore, right? Because I wanted to talk to you about the car, right? But you said you
They
wanted
arrested
lawyer.
her just to get rid of her. They're like, oh, you're not free to go. Unfortunately.
Okay, Sarah. So you're not free to go. What? This is all a trick.
Yeah.
This is all a
So
trick.
you tricked me. I knew this was going to happen. Really? Then why didn't you ask for a lawyer?
And
I
why'd
came
you
here
go
willingly.
there?
What did she think? At first she
Genius.
says, I don't want you to come with my son around. And then she says, I came here willingly. What would you have done?
And I brought my list of shit questions.
Yeah. Funeral she wanted to know about.
Can't talk to her, but Dee, his ex-wife, when I say a monster, she's a monster. Like
Monster.
she withholds
She could like literally
their
kill
children
somebody.
from speaking to him.
Yeah.
So he gets upset about that, and then she like completely berates him about money, about the father that he is, what he did to her, all this other stuff. It doesn't matter.
And I will recall all of this in my sentencing statement.
I mean, mind you, this is not like been recent, but which is why he didn't even bother calling.
But why
anymore,
are we
because he knows
talking
that
about it, Sarah?
He's going to answer, and he's going to have to talk to her, so therefore he can't talk to his daughter. So other times
I'm falling into the same trap. What would you say?
Though other times, I like when she says that. Though other times.
Other times what? I missed it. But
it doesn't matter. She's not making any sense.
I said I'm falling into the old trap again. She's so frustrating. Like it's her. Like how could one person say the same thing over and over so much? How?
It's such a stupid thing that makes no sense. And
right.
Top to Cookie. That's on my cell phone too, so you can see it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What does she have to do though with anything about what happened Sunday and into Monday? Like,
no, I'm just saying like previously why the incident, what happened is she plays a big part in it.
Okay.
On top of jobs and money and groceries and all that.
Okay.
Sunday,
hot water for her son.
Okay, let me double down again. I have no idea. Let me just go ahead and build this brick wall around myself in terms of a defense. Let me go ahead and reestablish this brick wall. I am still laying the mortar. The mortar's already starting to dry, but I can't get these bricks up fast enough.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna need some Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Can you hand me the trough? I'm actually out of bricks. Can you hand me more bricks?
Yeah, do we get?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is there anybody else at the house?
Nope, it's just me and him.
Sarah, say I don't know.
Oh, people come and go.
But how can you be so confident you don't know what happened? I have no idea what happened. Nope, it was just me and him. You should be able to say it if it's truly a mystery, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There must have been. You're saying he like this. If a truly innocent person, right? Like let's say, I mean, there are those true crime like incidents where somebody like sneaks in and does something, right? It'd be like if you're accused in that sense because you're the only other person living there, right, or whatever, right? You go, yeah, there must have been somebody else there because look, they're murdered. I didn't do it. They didn't kill themselves.
Right.
So somebody came in. Like, even if they're lying, right? You at least go with that story, right? Nope.
Yeah, it's
no
like
one else is there.
Knows how this works is like, I don't know. I let my car out all the time. Hence the dead hooker that I don't know.
Yeah.
In the trunk, like.
Dead hooker? What is this, the 90s?
Huh?
Have you ever seen that? Have you seen, what's it called? That movie, Promising Young Woman?
No.
The chat would have seen it. So it's pretty good. It's a story about, whatever, like shaming. Somebody killed themselves over shame. It's this whole revealing. And then her best friend from college can't forget it. And she like basically goes on revenge tour. At the end, I'm not going to give the twist. What?
It's not a true story.
No. It's really good though. You should watch it. It's like 4 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the end, you remember, do you know Schmidt? Do you ever watch, that everybody, or was it Jess, the New Girl show, Jess or Schmidt?
I know
Schmitty,
of it.
but he's like he's saying the joke like, it's a dead stripper. What is this? The 90s? A rom-com?
Yes. Well, I don't know rom-com, but yeah. I mean, dead hookers are timeless, unfortunately.
Anybody in the chat know Promising Young Woman? I can't be the only person that saw this. It was great. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, I like the dark comedies.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time?
And they're probably also thinking at the same time, this is the first suspect that there has ever said there are no other suspects.
Right, and also we're asking for a timeline, even though we have timestamps on all of the snuff videos she's done. We're just trying to see how much this bitch is gonna fuck up before we.
You guys were playing. What time
You're like trying to lock me into a timetable here.
What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then
you just said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek.
Dark-ish.
I'm just curious if you remember.
But when we were outside, that's where we would start and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside.
Talk about things. That's that relationship breakup. I'm liking this theory more and more. Beyond just the shouting, like this fits.
You wanna
yes.
Midnight.
It's fun to theorize.
Around 12:30.
Yeah, I mean,
but those are the only times I have. So I have.
And all the guys, I mean, I know we have mostly female audience here, right? But we all know women are crazy.
yeah. You know, it's funny you say that, because I was thinking about how most of the crimes that we talk about that are like are women, like Jody, the interesting ones. And that's not all of them, of course. I mean, people are very interested in Chris Watts, and there are some, but the really crazy, like interesting ones, of course, are women, because women are,
Well, I think they're. So, like, if you were to compare, like, this would be like an Anthony Todd is probably the closest to.
Well, he's a family annihilator, and you don't see that in women.
Well, in terms of his lie just didn't make any sense. Like he went on record and then tried to do a.
They
totally
never make sense though.
Yeah, and he's not believable at all, and he's not likable at the same time. I mean, she's also like Lauren, obviously, but Lauren is just so incredibly stupid. That
Lauren doesn't even know what to lie about. Like Anthony Todd acts like he's a doctor, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, and they remember their lies. Sarah and Anthony remember their lies. Lauren doesn't remember his own lies.
Sarah doesn't remember all of them, but also her lies
not to a T.
Right, and she doesn't care that her lies can be disputed so easily with evidence, and I can see why, because nobody called her out on hardly anything ever. Still to this day.
And that's same thing with Jody. That's what, again, what made Jody so dangerous was if you didn't have a video camera, you could see that.
She would have been caught anyway.
Okay, she would have been. Granted, she would have been caught, but I'm saying on a one-on-one level. Let's say it's just a person you met, right? Just a person you met. She could convince you that she was a normal person, and you're having fun, you're dating and everything, and the next thing you know, you got a knife at your throat, right? Because she's a little bit clingy, but you don't know. Well, maybe that's just she's overly emotional, right? You don't know she's gonna kill you, and the lies about everything, but.
Yeah. I do. So Nancy Brophy, right? How can I defend myself against the truth? The things these people say, and like, really?
I don't remember it all, but I know I wasn't there. It's kind of the same lie. Like,
I think I've already said too much. Yeah. Well, now it's too late to figure that out. And Anthony Todd also, he has that weird speech impediment. So he can barely speak, but he's trying to use all these big words and just.
His eyes are the worst too. Like
his whole face. Yeah. And his. Ugh.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Not an expert.
Yeah.
I love my kids. What? I know.
Yeah. I just like.
My boys from
his lawyer sounded like his lawyer also was not.
His lawyer sounded exhausted, being like, "Oh my God,
but also
this
a
guy."
little something amiss there. I don't know. He just sounded.
No, I think I feel like his lawyer just knew he was lost cause. Me like, I'm going to do all the legal stuff. This guy wants to get on the stand. It's going to be a disaster. I can't talk him out of it.
Not that there aren't good public defenders, but his lawyer sounded to me a lot like Joel Guy Jr.'s. They had the same kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like.
It was a fun, successful, happy weekend. You don't go and kill your parents when it's fun, relaxing.
Right. They sounded successful. Similar.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you also don't write a diary explaining exactly what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, why you're going to do it, and then leave it there.
Yeah. All
With
money
your mother's
goes
head
all
in a
money goes
pot.
to me. It's all mine. I get all of it. It all comes. Well, there's no proof that was his back. Who else would be writing it all goes to me?
Doesn't mean you can prove it was. Also, I like it. Kill the dog, and then that's scratched out. Like,
Oh, and that stupid fucking mask he was wearing on those in his swollen ass face.
Yeah, just to say everything there's, and he wanted to be a plastic surgeon.
And the laziness of his crime. He goes and
And why?
he kills him and then makes it 10 times worse by cutting him up, boiling the head, and then
just
doesn't
left.
clean up everything. And it's like, fuck it. This is a lot of work. I'm gonna leave and I'll come back later.
I'll come back. I hurt myself, and ouch. You know.
Yeah, Joel's a lot like, I mean, at least Chandler. Chandler buckled down for the first weekend and only weekend ever in his life and did some actual work by.
And also,
carving up his
but let's
parents.
be fair, he had his girlfriend doing most of it. Anything that he could have her do.
No, she didn't. She wasn't in on it.
No, she wasn't in on it. No.
Oh.
But she was like, he was like, get a Swiffer.
Oh, can you pick up some peroxide?
Yeah.
Can I have
And
the
then he
Swiffer
had that
sweeper?
big farm home property.
Yeah, can I drive my vehicle onto your property? By the way, don't pay attention when I'm doing it in the woods. And then I bathe? That's so gross. Bathing in their pool.
Oh God, those poor people. And the fact that the mother's fiance had to call the cops and be like, we have turkey vultures circling our.
Yeah. Ryan Hawkins. It is so long. Multiple parts, but you could jump in at any point. It'll be fine.
I mean, if you've seen this before, you'll be able to catch it right.
Yeah,
probably even if you haven't.
You could watch it backwards and it would still make as much sense. Wait, if you're just jumping in, you missed the intro. Wait, let's see how the poll is doing. I haven't checked on
Ruckus in Wisconsin, right? Wisconsin is stepping up their crime game.
Idaho is trying to make a play for the top though.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, where do I see the results of this poll? Okay. We've got 62 votes. That's weird. We've got
3 people here.
No, we've got 259 watching.
Wow.
I think 2 of them are on your channel. Maybe that's why there's no voting.
2 of them are on my channel. Or from my channel?
200 of them are on your channel, so they don't see the poll.
Oh.
I don't know. That's the only I think. Yeah, you don't see the poll.
Well, 62 people is not bad.
Okay, so right now, 2 Blonde Crew and Blonde and Disorderly are neck and neck at 46%.
Okay.
Blonde Revocation, which was my favorite, just like Blonde Revocation, but that's at 2%. And the Blonde Identities is at 6%. So I think we have we know who's going to the next round. 2 Blonde Crew and Blonde and Disorderly.
We're tired, not bored. We did a poll about what the name of our next show should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, someone mentioned Blonde, James Blonde. I know.
I had a website I started in 2002. It was called John Blonde Jovi. And this is before MySpace. I think I published one web page. It was really hard because I do it through whatever Microsoft thing. And I didn't realize the concept of bandwidth and how it didn't update all the time. I put all this MIDI Foo Fighters stuff on it. It was all fonts that I couldn't type and edit later. It was all
sounds.
Here's the current intro. Honestly, that will probably remain the same. The only thing that's going to change is the logo.
And you know what is why tamper with perfection?
Why mess with perfection?
Soul blonding.
Okay.
I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower.
No, 2 Blonde Crew is instead of 2 Live Crew.
Right. But Tu Wong Fu, I mean, man in a dress involved.
Thanks for all the memories. Was it?
It was Julie Newmar.
Yeah, Julie Newmar, which had Patrick Swayze, which Patrick Swayze was in that skit that no one will ever see besides me, Suma, and my wife and my boys.
I mean, To SNLs, they're such pricks about that.
Yeah.
Or
And Wesley Snipes was also in that. Just saying.
And John Leguizamo.
Yes.
Like when we started to play hide and seek. Yeah. Well, we went inside.
Blonde
probably
in
about
Bondage. Or Blonde in Blondage.
We went out there too long.
Yeah, that's too S&M.
So, Brosa, I was just talking about you because you had this comment about that deaf, dumb, and blind dog sure plays a mean pinball, which I had actually sent to Hear Me Out the other day.
Yeah, I forgot to respond back. I don't get it.
You know the Who song? Oh, I forgot that you don't. It's like you grew up in a pod somewhere. You don't know Archie Bunker. You don't know Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I've heard of Archie Bunker. I've heard of Aqua Teen Thunder
well,
Force.
now you
I
have.
know who are. I could not name you a song. I could not name. Mike probably the Who.
That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pin. No. Well.
Oh yeah, at the end. I just recording quality is very important to me.
No, clearly.
So. No,
right.
record audio
I mean,
quality.
I'm not a fan of the Who.
Obviously,
but, you know.
Steely Dan was going to be at the top of my list because of their recording prowess.
Steely Dan went to the same college I went to, I'll have you know. That's all
The same college or the same class?
Same,
You give. I was like, wait a minute.
same
Wait
college.
a minute. Wait a minute.
We didn't know. They weren't there when I was there. Despite what your AI makes me look like.
It's not my AI.
I'm just
It's the AI. You came out much better than I did. You got the better end of the stick than I did.
I don't know. I think you look pretty good.
Well, the president spoke at my college for my graduation. So,
Which president?
Bush.
Okay. In retrospect, he's fine.
Yeah, it was Calvin College. My graduating class was less than 1,000, and he came and spoke at
I
a
went to a
commencement.
small school too. I didn't graduate though, just to clarify.
But it was so stupid. This is 2005, and it was all half the student body are like, the war for oil, the war for oil. So then they had to zip tie all the chairs together because half the idiot students were like, we're going to turn our chairs around. And I'm like, are you kidding me? The president is coming to your stupid college graduation at a very small school, and you can't just enjoy the fact that the president is giving the speech?
Also, in a few years, he's not going to be near the worst president ever. So don't worry.
Yeah. So like it was, maybe there was a lot of security, obviously, but it was great. I mean, I'm walking right past the president. Like, okay, cool. We have some guy from Grand Rapids running the local Rotary Club. Oh, I just want to thank all the graduating students.
Yeah. Outside and like, okay.
Well, we have 2 beach chairs that are out there.
Actually,
enjoy the weather.
A big
Plus,
screen.
it started to get dark, and Matt's.
Funny story. The reason it wasn't a huge money donation or anything like that. I guess he does 2 a year, and somebody in the college planning committee was just like, "Well, we know he does 2 a year. Why don't we just
try to be one of the 2?
We'll just ask him, right?" And then they're like, "Yeah, okay."
That's interesting. I mean, it sounds like a liberal art, like kind of a liberal school.
Yeah, it is a liberal school.
So it's kind of a strange choice, you know.
Religious, Christian Reformed. It's CRC. So I don't know if he carried Michigan that year or whatever, but maybe it was just because. But Gerald Ford is from Grand Rapids, so maybe that's the connection. No.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, always swing for the fences, kids, because you never know who
can't hurt ass.
Look, just like I reached out to Sumi, you got to come on the show, and she came on. So
2 seconds later, he was like, "I didn't mean right now."
Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So let's go inside. I don't want to be out here anymore.
oh yeah, the Vosses, yeah, and the Amway people.
So we're doing whatever.
At the
We did it
Amway
for a while
ground.
because that puzzle, I don't know if they took it or they saw it. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit.
Like she's
Started
getting
to
her.
paint. Can we
All
turn
of
the
a
music
sudden,
off?
she's
No
very
problem.
detail oriented.
Start at the top, paint, whatever. Maybe.
She's just hoping the story is going to land the third time she's telling it.
I'm gonna keep talking until hopefully one of them
Working
passes
on it
out.
Probably a good hour and a half. So 8 o'clock is?
1,000-piece
Is when you
puzzle,
went on
drunk,
upstairs?
hour and a half.
Originally.
No,
A
that's when
1,000-piece
we were
puzzle
like
takes days
painting.
for geniuses. We've been through this though.
Yeah, she said she bought it, and they started it, finished it in an hour and a half.
Oh God, we were doing it for a while.
All except for one piece.
So then it's like, okay, well, we can't. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just come
Oh,
on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Which apparently you didn't know because you both hid.
and
You didn't know. You both didn't know.
she got tired of waiting in the.
You had a 75% chance of getting it right. You're both either seeking each other or one of you is hiding. But you got the 25 where you both hid.
I just wonder what predicament she was in, where the body was, what exactly was going on when she decided this is the best I can do. Hide and seek.
I feel so. I'm not somebody that thinks she was up all night cleaning. I feel
No,
like
me
this-
neither. I'm not either.
This
Sarah
is
has not stayed up has never cleaned, not staying up all night to do anything except for ruin someone's life, and this was over now. So
she sounds like she's in a panic the next day because I think she was sleeping in that long. She went down, found him dead, called up Brian.
yeah,
And
that's
this-
what I thought too. The only thing is rigor mortis. I think that rigor mortis sets in pretty quickly. Like, I don't know. I'm not exactly.
What do you mean? So she couldn't have got him split open?
Out, yeah.
He would have been in the shape of. Well,
I think.
yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
hadn't
know.
thought of that, but then it's people who are smarter than me brought it up, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the story sounds very like you just made it up.
She
we were
definitely
hide and
made
seek.
it up. She
Hide
does
and
not have one true story except for not answering the phone when Brian calls
And hitting him with the
and
bat.
not feeding her dogs. Those are the two things she's honest.
And poking him with the bat. I mean, because she says she got poked in the leg by a knife, so poking him with a bat, according to that.
Just a little poking here and there.
Just a little poke.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
And then you went upstairs, and then he didn't come up, and you came down. And the suitcase was there originally because you guys were planning to do donations, so it was already there. Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
No, why would I do that? Oh, yeah, it's part of my story.
Yeah, but no.
No.
Why would I do that?
Why? I mean, I think she was.
I think partly. I think she thought he would take care of it 100%.
Yeah. I think she thought, if you can imagine a scenario like we got to do something, right? Or like
she didn't think it through. She was like, he'll fix this. He fixes everything.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it was fixing it. I don't know that it was necessarily you're going to come and take the body away, right? But
That's
it was
not
like
her problem.
you got to come over, right? Because what happens if I get arrested for this? Can you imagine me without?
Our son has no mother. Yeah.
What is he going to do? Brian, could you picture your life without
I was
me?
gonna get by without me.
Do you really want me to go away forever?
Yeah.
He just goes outside and smokes a cigarette. He's like, jackpot.
Yeah. I thought it was very interesting, actually, that the first thing he tells Kira Rodriguez is that he's already been talking to a lawyer about the custody and how, I mean, he was really already at his limit at that point.
Yeah,
really
of course
was.
you'd be.
Yeah. I mean, I would be, you would be, but by then, I mean, that would have happened a while ago by now, I think.
Well,
I
because
know he was trying to protect his son, I think.
well, I think
Someone needs to call Brian.
I think the thought is, I mean, it's not an ideal situation being married to her, right? But
I'll
but if he's unemployed, was he unemployed at the time?
No, he was employed.
He's employed, right? So the most minimum return on investment you're going to get for this alimony was like, hey, at least I got a babysitter or not a babysitter, but at least I have childcare. Well, before I'm saying from the start, right? Okay.
Yeah.
right? Okay, she's gonna keep taking care of and you know, I could keep working and pay her or whatever until we figure something out. But then she's always canceling, and he's like, well, what's the point?
Right.
What's the point of this? I should just have custody of him. Right? She's always drunk. She's not reliable. Who knows what she's gonna do?
Yeah, I think he did it because he wanted her son, his son, to have his mother as much as possible, like some kind of normalcy. But eventually, he realized, like, this is not, you know.
Plus, imagine what kind of nightmare she would have been if, like, take it away. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She's a nightmare one under the best circumstances. So,
I hope you're watching this, Sarah. Where you're flying monkeys.
yeah, we don't hear from the flying monkeys.
So it was just kind of like that
Mika.
prop was there, and it was there,
Yes.
and it was in play because.
Why do you say it like that, though?
I would never do
The
that.
show is better with you
You
and
would never zip them up in a suitcase?
Well,
we
I
can't
would
talk about
never
it. We're worried
do
about him.
the one thing I did and killed him.
I would never do that.
How could you? I don't even understand where these accusations are coming from.
I don't, guys. Well, by the way, they still haven't shown her the thing.
Mm-mm. I don't know where you're coming at with this. Why would you think that I'm the type of person that would put him in a suitcase? Well, that's what you did. And then go upstairs. That's what you did.
Unintentionally.
No malicious.
No malicious content was towards this at all. At all.
No malicious content.
That's right.
I mean,
I mean, we were playing.
no, I know,
that
but
time,
I'm saying, I'm talking about hide and seek, which is a game. So
the suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI
See,
people
this is when
saw
she goes
our closet. Our closet needs to be
How big is
cleaned
this
out
game closet?
really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them.
Tired of
So
looking at it.
he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Isn't her son's room upstairs? I think this is
Yeah. Yeah, where she used to be able to go.
her,
Was it safe?
what's the word? It's the sacred space.
Sacred
Sacred
space.
space of her
until,
son's room.
You know.
Or be beaten bloody to a pillow. Beaten bloody on the pillow. So let's go ahead and bring the thing we're going to pack downstairs where all the shit's upstairs. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, we didn't bring it down. We kind of threw it down.
Yeah.
With the last piece of trash in it.
It'll shove.
Yeah.
Okay. You got Super Chat Polynomial Purebred.
Send me money, send me money, send me money.
Sarah's karaoke jam. I would do anything for spite, but I won't do that. Wait, what won't she do?
You know.
She won't.
Complained about it a lot.
Nah, what?
in her sentence.
Sodomized.
Speech. In her allocution, she brought up sodomy quite a bit.
Yeah. For making me experience what it is to be sodomized.
Okay, Sarah.
For making me feel like. For making me urinate on myself.
Just tell us all the things you did without telling us all the things you did.
I pooped my pants like 23 times because of.
Really, so Rosa? The Flying Monkeys got SKR's newest video postponed by a couple of days. How?
Ow. How do you wait? I don't understand. How do you postpone a video?
Of course you did, Anal. Yeah, I don't. What?
I don't get it.
She'll tell us, and then we'll know. But I don't get it either. They flagged it as bullying.
Okay. Wait, so that it wasn't postponed; it was flagged, and they got it pulled down, or so they put a strike on it.
They delayed it, right?
Well, you have to see it in order to delay it, right? You can't.
Oh, I don't know.
They blocked it temporarily.
Yeah, so it was out, and then they flagged it. Is it out now? Like, is it new or? I mean, it doesn't.
He had to repost it. Did he make any change? I want to watch SKR again. We can't. can't. If you get to the damn text.
And those videos are so long, which I love, but it's also like, I mean, I don't think, because I like to put them on at night, and then I mean, they're the gift that keep on giving, because I've always slept through some of it at least, and also not it's all brand new to me, and then I have like a week of listening to it.
So it's weird. The lives, there's a lot less restriction on lives, unless you play a goddamn song for 9 seconds.
Right.
But yeah, I don't get it. Like, how like, could they say this is bullying? This isn't bullying. This is all telling the truth.
Well, they can say this is bullying, of course.
Right, but it's
they're very busy doing important things.
I guess so. Well, hopefully they only tech your video, not mine.
It's fine with me. Bring it. I mean, would.
I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously, no. I understand, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is, in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
We were actually this last game running out of places to hide, because we have a townhome where it's upstairs or downstairs.
So you mean it's like stupid to do it?
We're running out of.
Okay, so do you remember?
What a tragedy! He was killed on his last game. We weren't gonna play anymore, and he died on the very last game.
I mean, you just got Luminescent on B's Alexa to start playing music.
Hey Alexa, start playing Paula Abdul,
Wizard.
Opposites Attract, the remix. Or I don't who's the remix by the Minnesota Twins people that do it. I gotta fix my chair a second. Hit play.
That's right. It's not slander if it's true. And also
making any videos, or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday? No.
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay.
A dog?
But your phone is
That's
password protected. You have the password. He has the facial recognition. So it's not like someone else could be on your phone.
No, I have both.
I was gonna say earlier. So the irony of dying on their last game. It's like I don't know if you know Norm Macdonald, and like him.
I know.
His OJ jokes were the best. I was watching a segment with him and the guy that produced them, and they were removed because one of the heads of NBC was friends with OJ. But those jokes were so good. It was one of them I heard was they just was in the video I was watching when I was in vacation was. In a latest interview, O.J. Simpson said he would die to protect Nicole Brown Simpson. Well, isn't that a tragedy? The one guy who would give his own life to protect you kills you.
Yeah. Just talk about bad luck. He's funny.
But you have
talk about bad luck.
Yeah, but he only has the face, correct?
No.
To be able to get onto your phone, you told me that he looks at the phone.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking if I did. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Does he have access to your phone? Because you said it's your phone. Okay. How does he have access?
Sarah, can I borrow your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the kitchen counter.
Okay, but how does he get into it? Because it's password protected.
He'll come and get it to me, and I'll just do the face thing. Where sometimes too, like he'll joke with me and say, "Okay, I need to borrow your phone," and he'll hold it while I'm cooking or doing something. Do the facial recognition.
Okay, so he doesn't know the password and he doesn't have the facial recognition. No, he is the only other person that would use your phone, I'm assuming, other than
Lucas.
Right. But Lucas wasn't there Sunday, and right.
She doesn't like that when she's called out on
your recollection.
When she's reminded that the thing she just said has no relevance on anything we're talking about.
No videos on Sunday.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, I get my fun. I maybe took a picture of them, the two of Tess and the dog.
Also, you can't really dance with a dog. Dogs, I mean, I don't know. In my experience, they don't like dancing. and
No.
they're not going to dance with you. And I'm just saying.
Well, like they're not big dogs either, right?
Right. I mean, I don't know how they're not slow dancing, obviously.
Well, it'd be like, if you had like a yellow lab or something, like a big.
Yeah, then you could kind of,
dog,
but
right?
like the whole thing makes
human
no
height.
sense. But these people were very drunk, so there's that.
And why would I mean, Sarah, why would the detectives be questioning you or asking about dog pictures? Like, how do you not get what's going on here? Like, no, maybe I took a picture of the dog.
Yeah.
Just say, no, I mean, right, yeah.
Also,
photos.
she says a dog. It's like, which dog? Where would you be taking a picture of a dog? According to you, you never left the townhome.
Maybe who's holding the dog. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Okay. Where's my screen? I lost the tab. Where's my tab?
They do like to
There you
St.
are.
Bernards. They can have some moves.
But it's a very small dog.
Yeah, they're two small, little, fat, blind, and deaf.
Boston Terriers.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's what Sumid's, or not Sumid, Polynomial had said.
Yeah, I think they're Boston Terriers.
Okay, this is you.
Oh, the look on Sarah's face when they show her the videos. Yeah. She's like, your battery's dead.
I don't want to see this, please.
Yeah. Thank you.
And have them dancing, but I mean, it's just Tess.
Mm-hmm.
To Barry Adams.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found. And
I don't want to watch this, please.
it was from your phone. Mm-hmm.
You scared guys, you're scaring me.
You guys really freaking me. You guys are scaring me.
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Look how still she is.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Is that long?
There we go.
Oh.
It's that long? It's
Yeah.
2 minutes, Sarah.
And you took it. Okay, he was in the suitcase for that long. Like all the time where you're, he's in there. Like then now you're like, is that long?
I got shit to do. All right, can we just get on?
Yeah,
I wish the battery hadn't died, but we do get the playback later. Like,
Yeah.
Sarah.
In the background, a little background
Yeah.
music, mood music.
Doesn't last very long.
It used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened.
Well, ma'am, would you like to see video of you committing the crime? All right, this is you.
When Chelsea comes back, you took it. Don't you want to see it? Yes, please. And she doesn't. I don't know what, but she's just at that point, she's like running on fumes. Thank you.
Well, it's a video you took, Sarah. Now you're saying you don't want to see it, so I don't really know.
Don't you want to know what's on it?
We could take it for what it is or whatever.
Right. It's on your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it? Yes, please.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
All right.
Maybe, Nicholas. It's very possible. I mean, she's.
No, I was just simply asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked and
No,
okay, but why did you say it like that? Like,
I don't think you all understand who I
Also,
am. Where
when he's alone with her, that's when she pulls out her craziest shit. As soon as Chelsea leaves the room, that's when she's
I think she's scared of Chelsea.
maybe. I mean,
I
she should
think
be.
she has had more success manipulating men.
But I also, but I also think that the reason this happens is because when Chelsea leaves the room is when he can. I feel like he's on like a personal mission here. He just wants to know what the fuck she's going to say to some of these things.
Yeah.
So she asks him, and that's when we get the gold.
Yeah. Because
he asks her rather,
because he's doing like a normal interrogation kind of thing, but I think it is also just for his own sanity. But she's like,
some reason, that's how I feel.
why are we even bothering with this? She's just gonna lie. So
right, but it's so good what she comes up with. Like this is right here is like, how did,
Well,
I
tell
don't think
me.
you all know.
I mean, I've always been a straight A student. I
Okay.
am an outstanding mother to my son.
All right.
I excel at everything.
Okay.
Makes
Awesome.
sense. Yeah.
Do you remember what the original question
The
was?
suitcase thing? Yeah. How did he get the injuries?
No. Well, that was the original one, but
Oh.
this one specifically, him was
The one he just asked was
like you said. You acted like it was offensive. Why did you ask? Why did you answer it like that?
oh yeah, but why did you answer it that way?
Yeah.
I don't think you know who I am. Also, the fact that she's like, y'all don't know me. It's like, yes, that's right. They don't know you. Like if I'm in a store and the owner of the store is looking at me like I'm going to steal something, I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, well, they don't know me. So
Well, I take it personally, and then I ask for the manager, and then I
of course I steal something.
and then I yell, and then I say, I don't care if you want me out of here. I haven't done anything wrong. It's my First Amendment right to be here. And then I get arrested for trespassing. And then I immediately say, okay, I'll leave. Leave.
Don't touch me. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing is like, if they don't know you, that's exactly correct. They don't know you. So they don't know if you would or you wouldn't. Like it's not personal.
And in this instance, Sarah, not knowing you is in your favor.
They did find a dead body in a suitcase in your townhome, so there's that.
All right. I backed it up like slate. Okay, let's let the battery die. Listen.
Hello. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
That's right, Sabrosa. All the Rite Aids here closed.
The battery doesn't last very long.
It used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
All right. No, I was just simply asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked and.
No.
So yeah, she's implying that you're calling her stupid for implying that she had done it before, right? Because y'all don't know me. I do everything to
maybe.
perfection. Right? So
Well, I just think that it's like why would I do this having a 9-year-old son? She'll just throw anything out there as reasons why she wouldn't do this.
it's a mother to her
Why did you
son.
say it like that? Like,
Outstanding.
I don't think you all understand who I am. Where,
well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son. I excel at everything. I would not do that.
You wouldn't lock somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't like completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
So I think this is where it's dawning on her. Right? She saw the clip of the video. So it's all very quickly coming on to her like, oh.
So do you think that she completely forgot taking it or deleted it? Or think she deleted it?
I think she forgot taking it.
Me too.
Honestly.
Me too.
Like that makes more sense than
Yeah.
She'd be a lot more nervous if she deleted it when they asked her about the phone.
And I don't think Sarah doesn't delete things off her phone. I think that in a few days she'll remember taking it and she will remember it as evidence against him in her warped mind.
And it's a trophy.
All of those videos were supposed to be things that are going to show how abusive he was.
Right. She would not want to get rid of it. If she deleted it, she would have put it somewhere for safekeeping in case she wanted to watch it later. Right.
I don't think she would even think it was that incriminating, honestly. It wouldn't occur to her. Because she says to him in it, this is for choking me. In her mind, that's proof that he choked her. What was she going to do?
So, I agree. I think she totally forgot that she had the video, but I think she instantly remembered when she saw it because that's usually how it works.
Yeah, and I don't think it was that hard for her to remember because this is her everyday, this time it didn't end well and it all backfired on her, but normally this is just how she does.
Right, and she was the first line there. Sarah begging, and then she says, "For everything you've done to me," right? So it's not the first time she said for everything. She knows what her.
No,
she
she
knows
says,
herself.
"That's my name,
She
don't
knows what
wear
her
it out."
script's gonna be. She knows what the next monologue part is. She's got it down like Hamlet. She's like, "Oh, I know what's coming up next. I don't want to hear this shit."
You know what occurred to me today? Actually, I cannot believe that she has never said, "I know you are, but what am I?" I know I am. Whatever it was, like, yeah. I just can't believe that she's never thrown that gem out.
This is my name. Don't wear it out. Dewey.
Daihickey. I know you are, but what am I?
No, it's just the
He's
way
still
did
got
you
the pad.
Do you see he has his gun on? That's why she's saying all this stuff.
Terrified she is. Meanwhile, she stands up and he practically loses his mind. He's like,
Yeah,
"Sit
that
down,
was.
please."
I think I don't see how that's not against protocol to have his sidearm on the side next to the defendant. That
I mean, well.
no,
yeah,
I'm saying like
I don't know.
because they can always grab it and do something to themselves, right? I'm saying you move it to the other side or you position yourself where if he's cross draw left hand. I don't know if he's left hand,
I don't even
but it looks like if it's on the right hand, you wouldn't be on
remember your
right hand with that. So, have him sit. I don't know. It seems way too close. Look how close. Look how it's not even like lowered in it. Look, it's right here. It's
And I
right
wasn't planning
there.
on going
Like
upstairs
It's
and
Florida.
sleep.
maybe there's a trigger lock on it or something. I don't know. Right there. Look at that. It's
Well,
right
if it was
there.
anyone other than Sarah, it would be a problem.
Yeah, I guess so.
you said it.
You guys
you
are
were
scaring me.
why?
Well, we just want you to watch this. This came from your phone.
Yeah, that is a good point though. The detective brings up. Why are you scaring us? We haven't accused you of anything.
Yeah.
We've asked you 2 questions that you've been unable to answer at all. How did you get these injuries? And have you ever put in a suitcase before? When you go, no, I would never do that, even though we have video of you doing it. We're scaring you?
Yeah. I mean,
Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes.
Idiot. That's right, Juniper.
yeah, she wanted to know what's what and how many.
See, right here, look, he's leaning over. This makes me nervous for him. Haven't you ever seen that movie Prisoners? The guy grabs a gun and blows his own brains out.
Well, there's an actual,
Yeah.
thing, like,
Wait,
I mean,
there's an actual what?
like that actually happened. There's some interrogation thing where
Oh, there's some pedo guy that like tried to like stab a cop, but he was like so slow. It was like Kip and Napoleon Dynamite. He picks up the thing. He's like,
someone did take the gun and finish himself off there.
oh,
Yeah.
No, I've heard that.
I mean, he had a comment. I think he was also, because I mean, once you're facing hard time with that kind of charge, listen, you'll do what you have to do just to make sure you.
I would just check the gun in the holster, just like when you do it when you're going into jail. Check the gun in.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they've updated the policies. Maybe there's no clip in
I don't
it.
know how much I can take.
That could be it as well.
The real weapon is the shirt.
Look at that badge. Look at that star right in the middle. Like I am the law.
He's like Chris Noth.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't
Since
want
when?
to see it. If that's
First
okay.
time she mentions that. And also continuously, you killed him yesterday. How are you continuously throwing up?
And you said you don't know what happened, so you should want to see this, right?
Well,
If she doesn't know what this video is, like if her story is true and she doesn't know what happened, we have videos, Sarah. Oh my God.
Curious.
It's
She's
great.
the one who wants to know what's what and how many. Good news.
Good news. We got video here and you took it. So we'll fill you in on the steps or on the missing blanks you got.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
58 pages letter. It's that long?
Yeah.
For everything you've done to me.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's nice. That's Sarah.
And that's you.
Can I
your voice.
curse?
I don't say the swear word.
Oh.
That's my name. Don't wear it on. I can't fucking breathe, dude. Yeah, that's when you do it. You shook me.
This is
I don't want to watch it, please.
I'm kind
okay.
of surprised
Last-
that she
last
didn't
time we-
double down on the choke me thing, that she wasn't like, well, he choked me, you know?
I think her brain is scrambling right now.
Yeah, she's a little bit, you know.
She's just like, shit.
Yeah.
What do I say
She's
now? And what? And then also, wait a minute. They tricked me. They already had this evidence. It was a natural death before. I was just getting a death. I thought they were contacting me for a death notification. Nancy Brophy.
You had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out. and you
I
went to
flipped him
that-
over.
Alright, I'm breathing.
I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
There's 2 different videos and a still picture
I
where,
flipped
yeah,
it.
it shows you flipping him in different positions, and him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying, fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten
She
into
really
it,
was-
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is
Killing
upside
me.
down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in
wanted to
there.
be like that.
So he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
I don't think she
Well,
did go
that's
upstairs
what you
to go to
did.
sleep,
Yeah.
but not intentional of.
You don't think she went upstairs? You think she just passed out down there?
Yeah, and I think she thought it made it. I didn't think this at first, but we had a video where people were giving their opinions, and it makes perfect sense that she thought it would make her look like more of a drunk, that she just passed out on the couch there. So she was like, I went upstairs waiting for him, and then I fell asleep. And then she had to stick with it, kind of like the half bottle from the day before, that then she had to add to the 2 bottles. But I don't think there was a half bottle, because I don't think there was a bottle with anything in it at the end of the night with these people.
Sorry, I was having a side thought of thinking if the battery was dead, but I think if the battery was dead, they would have brought that up in trial of like tracking or whatever, or your phone was dead, so you just passed out and didn't charge it, or what, right? Or it was plugged in at this time. So
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
Yes.
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
And his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other
I
video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you.
It's not malicious.
It's not malicious.
she sounds malicious saying it's not malicious.
Yeah, she's such a bully, which is also the thing that's ironic about the SKR video, because they're calling bullying, really? I mean,
I was not angry.
hi Dampy. Yeah, I'm with no just content toward this at all.
Then what is that?
What does fuck you mean to you?
This is when she starts to be like,
Well,
I
like
can't
if-
work with these idiots.
Yeah, clearly,
She's like,
I'm gonna need the manager.
I can't. I don't even know what to say.
A lot of people have been complaining about the health issues they are having watching my streams and the pain they are experiencing laughing. I have to say, disclaimer, it is not my fault that you were laughing.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I take no responsibility
Sounds like
for
a
any
personal problem.
medical issues, but I do wish you all a speedy recovery. Why is it not?
If I were to tell my
Oh, like
partner,
he does. Like, I get called everything but a white woman, so
Okay.
I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I don't understand. Actually, I don't. Well, if Derek was here, he could explain it because it's language. He reads. I don't understand the phrase of like they did it. Did everything except, and then it's like the one thing they did. Like I think it's
kind of
just
like
misusing
people
the
who say,
phrase.
I could care less. Which,
Yeah,
but
you could care less.
yeah, like
then,
it's. I mean, but yeah, I get called everything but a white woman. I don't know. Is that what she's saying? Is that the one thing that she actually is what she's not called?
well, I think they're calling her a cracker or something. Maybe is what they're
Oh, I
she's
see.
saying.
They're not using the. They're not.
They're using
it's-
derogatory
right.
derogatory
This is
terms.
somebody who says the word retard nonstop in letters to the just, and now she's having a hard time with the fact that she's not being called a Caucasian female.
Well, she is a victim. We all have to
It's
remember
got to
that.
be something racist for sure. I mean, obviously, look who we're dealing with here.
The other phrase I hate is save up to 50% or more. Well, then it's not up to, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Like give. Well, you would hate that because, but like give. You can't have up to. You need a definitive like end to that, right?
Mm-hmm. What is the up to? What is the ceiling?
Like, how do you or more that?
Right. I remember hating that when I was a kid, going to the department stores. And my mom, I was like, how can it be up to or more?
Doesn't make any sense.
my intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
She's really alone here.
100% it was your intention to leave him there.
She's the only genius in this room. Now she's realizing it.
We know that for sure. Your intention was to leave him in that suitcase, have him suffer. You didn't want him to die. That's what you should be saying. I did not intend to kill him.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself out, but the video shows at no point can I see his fingers.
He'll be out 30 minutes.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you.
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were
Yeah, I
before.
video.
Yeah, 100%. It's reverse racism.
Because to her, it's like the only thing they don't call me is something good.
And I thought they called her the blue-eyed white devil, right? There's white in that statement.
That's the white woman to me. I mean, I don't know.
And it's 100% accurate. You are a devil. I don't know if maybe her eyes aren't blue.
I think they are. What else?
There's
When
no
we first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to recording this?
No.
Prioristically, he was in there. And I don't know.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
you're the only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky.
Panicky. What she means, she's what's the word? She's buffering right now, right?
Yeah.
Versus she's normally just a continuous stream of words. She's buffering right now because she cannot say the one thing she should is in her brain. I did not think he was going to die. I didn't want to kill him.
Unintentional.
Meaning unintentional. It was natural causes. So I put him in there. I didn't think he was going to die. I thought he was just going to suffer.
Yeah, she's working through some stuff now because then she goes with a choice that was not good, which is
Like
I
give him 5 minutes. I thought he was
up on
boy
a
cry wolf.
suitcase saying, Sarah, I can't breathe.
He does this all the
She's done
time.
that in the past before, too.
What the hell does that mean? Sarah, I can't, begging for his
He's
life.
done that
Okay.
in the past before too.
And he didn't die, so.
Okay.
Okay, the one time he turns out to be right, I get in trouble.
It's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like,
He's never been locked in a suitcase. That's where he couldn't get out. So
Woe is me. Everyone would be woe is me.
thought it was
And
the
you know
boy
the oxygen
crying wolf kind of thing.
You can't get
And
anything
again,
right either.
Yeah.
But nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking. He is begging. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory.
Please understand. This is where she goes.
Like you're mad.
Please understand.
No.
Yeah.
Please
where
don't.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but
I can say this, but here
like
I go.
it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me.
Sarah. You are so incredibly stupid not to realize at this point you are cooked. Like, and you are
at any point you can get, for somebody who always knows what to do and how to do it, lawyer.
Like, she thinks this is false confession. They're trying to get you're trying to get a false confession out of me. You're saying that you got my DNA on it and that my blood's at the crime scene, but I know I was there. I had an alibi. Are you kidding me, Sarah?
Like, no, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said. Well,
plus it's also probably very confusing for her internally to have made such a colossal mistake and such a phenomenally stupid move of recording your murder, right? But her brain cannot accept any self-criticism, right? So it's just kind of flying out, right? It's like a subconscious rejection, right?
Yeah. And still, to her, on some level in this video, it doesn't show her being bad. It just shows he had it coming.
Right, of course he did.
You know.
Well, I know what.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
Oh.
Why don't you remember making the video?
Probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
No.
She
Just
could
because I
convince
went upstairs
them
and
stupid.
What?
She could convince them if they weren't so stupid. Like, now she realizes that she's dealing with, she's just like,
she's like, obviously I was drunk. You saw the video. I didn't remember because I was drunk. So therefore I thought I was sober.
No, she at one point she's like, just because you're drunk, just because you've been drinking doesn't mean you're drunk. Like, what's happening? What are we doing here?
Just because you're drunk doesn't mean that you.
Times that you were not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. In my experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making two videos,
again, she's getting it out
and taking a photo.
Take the out from the detective.
No, she can't get drunk. So
I understand where y'all are coming from.
I get it.
We're just trying to make sense of it. We're trying to figure out.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree, detectives.
I gotta go.
Yep. So
call you if I have any questions
tomorrow. Yeah, if I need anything, I'll let you. I can contact you, right?
No, don't come with my son there because
we're listening.
I just did. Like, we were playing, and then like I thought it was. My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to. He'll be up here any minute.
But you willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
Because I went upstairs and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out?
I didn't do it intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not giving it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the suitcase.
What was your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him. Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
So do I have to watch him all the time?
But that didn't cross your mind because it didn't happen.
That's like an assumption. Like, that's what people are thinking. Just.
We're asking.
It's the whole.
You tell us.
It's the drinking.
Of course, it was zipped all the way.
She's malfunctioning.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the drinking.
This is the most desperate moment.
I thought it was like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't. That you.
Good. Yep.
She does that a lot too, actually. In general.
He's telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name.
She's like holding her hand out, like, stop, shut up.
I'm just like, I
Stop
can't
hitting me with
like,
facts.
can I get, is there someone here with a brain who can understand things?
Yeah, Candace is right. Like, she was crying, like, I still, listen, now that he's dead, he's on video begging for his life. And if you genuinely didn't know what the video was or that it existed, you should be like,
I wonder about that, Margaret. I wonder what her,
go ahead.
How she came up with the no malicious. Like, did she do a search? For a while, a long time before the, trial, I was like, I'm dying to know what her Google searches were like that night when she responds to throwing up nonstop and not sleeping.
I think her Google searches, wow.
I don't know, because no malicious and not intentional seems so, huh?
Do you think they would have brought up the Google searches at trial?
They didn't bring up a lot of, you think they would have brought up the fact that the scar on her leg was on the other leg, but,
I think she got the no malicious from the whole, like, natural cause. Like, it's not, she had to have thought about this before at this point as well. Like, or saw it in a story. She probably saw a story, like a TV drama or something, right? Yeah, and then she's
very stupid. It's true. And on the stand, she's like, split-second decision. She keeps saying that, and I'm like, I don't think that really has anything to do with what. I don't think that means what you think it means. Like that's for like if you're a cop and there's a weapon, and you have to like.
Yes.
That split-second decision. The man was in a suitcase for hours. Like, what are we talking about? What's happening?
It's right along the lines of, like I said earlier, like everyone's morning quarterbacking. You don't know what you would do in that instance. Yes, everyone would let him out.
Yeah, that's right. First of all, no one would put him in starters.
Because remember, according to her testimony, this is how he was acting in between these videos.
So you can either hand over your son, or you can die screaming alongside him.
Which makes no sense, because you would never threaten somebody when you're in a vulnerable position. People do things out of logic to save themselves.
Yeah, I mean, someone holds a gun to your head, you're not like, fuck you, asshole. You're like, here's my wallet, here's my, just it doesn't. It's the opposite of what you do.
Her Google searches were confefe, confidential. Is it short for? I don't know what this word is. But no, I don't think I think since they pulled her inmate tablet messages, they 100% would have pulled all Google searches from her phone, as well as Brian, and Brian would have had no problem. Like, hey, go ahead, look at the computer, whatever she was doing on it.
All of her yearbooks.
I want to make sure she wasn't on it.
Yeah, I also think that I think they had a lot. I think if we saw everything they had, we would be criminally insane right now. Like, and we saw the most, but I think there was probably so much that we did not see.
Yeah,
true.
I mean, it's all repeat, right? This is all repeat.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury, I'm going to read you these series of texts. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, I just read those to you. Okay, now imagine I've read them to you 1,000 times. Right. That is the extent of this log.
And look at her letters. All of her letters are the same.
We will sit here for 1 second for every time she sent these exact messages, and then you're sitting there for 1,000 seconds. You're like, what's that, like just under 17 minutes of silence. And it's like, okay, every second you just spent in silence in the last 17 minutes, that's how many times she sent exactly what I read to you for 20 minutes. Oh my God.
Just wear it out.
Guys,
that's when he calls. He's like, that's when you told her that's my name. Like, don't wear it out.
Nobody understands our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
This whole suitcase thing.
This big joke.
Never happened before.
Never happened before, so that means it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What? Nobody gets a mulligan?
Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly?
No.
It's a joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And I
wouldn't do that to him either. I wouldn't do that to him.
my
So,
God.
Oh,
I just,
Confefe is
Well,
a
it's not
Trump
like,
thing.
again, I don't think you all understand.
What?
That makes sense. Confefe is something that Trump said, or Covefe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She just said I wouldn't do that to him. You did it to him.
But you did
recorded it.
But that's
How could
also when she's like, like, I hope this is being filmed so people can see what I'm dealing with here.
Understand, like, it's,
I mean,
it's not my, that was not my intention.
Right.
Well,
Y'all don't have any idea what
by
I've
your
done for
actions,
him.
but by your actions.
we do? Because you spent the first like 30 minutes telling us.
Talk about.
That's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show you
No.
any appreciation.
He did.
He showed you appreciation. Okay, so he
did.
The cop is agreeing with you at this point, and now you got to no. He showed me appreciation. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, Sophie Myers. Endless
Not by-
energy for all the wrong things, this bitch.
By your words in the video, I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe. That's how you felt when he cheated on you. You couldn't breathe. And you verbally several times told him just fuck you.
well, you said it in the video, but you
video.
won't let us play the rest of it. 'Cause you don't
And
want
you-
to.
When I
told
say
him.
cheating, it's on his phone.
Okay. Cheating is cheating.
I
And if
think
you
so
cheat-
too.
Exactly.
It's your definition of cheating, though. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's what the word cheat means.
And that's what you told him in the video. That I couldn't breathe when you cheated on me.
Him
No.
no. This show.
That's how I felt when he
Pajama.
said, Sarah, I can't breathe.
Phone calls, messages.
And
We
you
should
told
get
him,
don't know
Derek
if
Derek for when he comes back from
This is
Burger and wings meal.
What
Wings
would
meal.
you say if somebody told you that they had done this?
done what?
Different gel.
Is that somebody in a
Different
suitcase?
face.
that went
done
up and
what?
went to
It's
bed?
so
Do
nasty.
you all not think?
The
So
what?
you all think that it's like,
Because
oh
what
good,
would you
I
do
got
if
him in there.
somebody
Now I'm
told
gonna go
you
to
they had
sleep.
done this, and she goes, "Done what?"
I'm gonna back it up here.
Yeah.
That they had done this.
Done what?
Hi, Michelle DeMatteis.
Your boyfriend is dead. You killed him. And it's because you zipped him in a suitcase and you videotaped it. And he very clearly asked you, what would you say to somebody who said, oh, I zipped him up and then I went upstairs. Then what? I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Monster.
What? Why is this happening?
Yep.
I don't even.
It's happening to me.
Somebody in a suitcase and went up and went to bed.
Do you all not think? So you all think that it's like, oh good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you guys are trying to assume,
And 99.
or trying to like?
We're just the video
You know all the proof.
is very portraying of the opposite of what you told us.
No.
It does not.
No.
It is not leading up. It is not matching what statement you gave us in the car,
So,
and that's why we want to know.
and I
the
don't remember
injuries-
doing those.
The injuries are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies.
Oh.
And this video,
What?
Candace says in Florida there is excusable homicide. One of the definitions say no unlawful intent.
But she says no malicious.
Well, she's stupid. This might be where it came from.
No malicious content.
Right. No malicious content is Sarah Boone for no unlawful intent.
Oops.
explains itself. It really truly does.
You don't think that I have thought about that?
Thought about the video or thought about...
No, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all,
Again, if you don't mind, please.
If you could not interrupt me
Por
for
favor.
a second.
are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm going to go to sleep. Is that what you all are assuming?
Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that happened.
That's what happened.
And the video,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to say,
you thought he could
Goes
get out
out.
on his
Yes.
own.
Malicious content.
But the video shows that he cannot get out on his own.
but when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had
In
the hole
court,
in
you
it.
had a hard time with it.
And you're claiming that it had a paperclip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
Is what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paperclip on it.
I don't understand
But the zipper part is broken.
What?
I don't understand the sweatshirt thing. Like, she says, when I had my sweatshirt, I thought it had a paperclip on it.
Did she say sweatshirt?
Yeah, I think so.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
Again.
And you're claiming that it had a paperclip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
Is what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paperclip on it. It's got...
But the zipper part is broken.
Yes, which is why we were going to send it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what her sweatshirt has to do with it.
Does her sweatshirt also have a paperclip on it?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Okay, this is where we're going to pause for part 1, and we will pick up here tomorrow. We were at 44 minutes.
Okay.
We're almost at the 3.5 hour mark, and time flies. So,
yeah.
Do you want to say anything to your audience before we call it a night?
Thanks for watching, as always. And yeah, we're going to do this again. And thank you for everything, as always.
You're very welcome.
If it wasn't for you, I would be spending the last 3 hours talking into a muted mic.
All right. Well, we will see everyone tomorrow, 6 o'clock again. Maybe 6:05. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Don't push it. Nope. You don't have to push it. Resist the urge. You don't have to do it. You don't have to push it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you're pulling. Okay. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, kitty.